Welcome to another episode of Correct Me If I'm Wrong. My name is Marcus, and I'm here with Candoria Lier. What's going on, Candoria?
Hey y'all, what's going on?
How you feeling today? It's late.
Um,
It's real late.
yeah, no, I'm alright. I'm alright.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm hanging in there.
Ah, all right. Well, what's up with you though? It's Friday. The week is over.
Nothing for real. I'm just working and just, trying to stay out of trouble.
Yeah.
hmm
Well, I know you went to a dinner yesterday. You was telling me about uh you had some issues out to eat.
Yeah.
What happened?
Um. Well, it wasn't not no fancy restaurant, but we went to Texas Roadhouse about an hour and 15 minutes away or whatever. And I get there and they have already seated the rest of the party, and we're not even sitting nowhere close. When I tell you I was so mad, I was so mad. Like I was acting like a mad black woman. Um,
Okay, so you where are you at?
I was at Texas Roadhouse.
You at Texas Roadhouse. Put your mic up just a little bit. You good?
I guess
Yeah, you sound a little better now. Um, so you was at Texas Roadhouse, and you said you was about an hour away,
a little over an hour.
a little over an hour away. So you get to Texas Roadhouse. Your the family that you're there to see is already seated,
Yes,
and they sit you someplace completely
yes,
away from the people you were there to see.
yes. I
And
was like, "What? This is not gonna fly." I could have went to Texas Roadhouse 15 minutes away from my house. Like, there's a reason why I am here. So, they're looking at me like, well, talk to your family member. And I'm like, what am I going to talk to him for? Like, he's not the one seating people. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, at the end of the day, they ended up getting us seated where we wanted to sit. But it was definitely like, I don't know, it was one of them experiences where I acted a fool. I was pissed. I was 100% pissed.
so now you got all of these motherfuckers looking at you because
Oh,
you in there snapping the fuck out.
I didn't care. I
Now, how long did it take for them to get you seated with your family?
After I got there, I was say about 15 minutes.
So is this 15 minutes of you snapping the fuck out?
No, it was more like 5 to 10 minutes of me snapping out, and then they ended up getting us a table closer, and then they ended up being like, "Oh, you know what? We have a table even closer." So at the end, we ended up being, right beside them, like we wanted to be in the first place. But I was not okay with that. I could see maybe if I got there and they had already placed their order or something. I don't know. It was none of that though. We all ordered at the same time. So I was annoyed. I was really pissed. I done went to work, you know what I mean? Worked the full day, got off work, rushed, drove an hour and 15 minutes. And you gonna tell me I can't sit with the party? Man, yeah, all right.
It's been a long time since I seen you get upset.
Yeah, man. Yeah, it has been. Cause I don't think I've really been upset in a while. But that right there just
I mean,
I
I've
was
seen you,
not with it.
being pissed off at your kids, yelling at them, but I'm
Yeah,
sure that was a
nah,
lot
I'm talking
different.
about yeah,
Are you screaming like at the top of your lungs though, or
no.
you're just loud? You're
I'm basically just
elevated.
loud. Yeah. I mean, the lady's like, "Hey, how are you today?" Not good. Why the fuck we sitting over here? Like, well, I don't know. I'm just the one that seat the people. Well,
And this is probably this is like a young girl? You
no, this is
think
the older
she's
lady.
an older lady?
Mhm. I don't know. I'm just the one that grabs the ticket and seats you. Okay, well, who the fuck else I'm supposed to ask why we sitting over here other than the person that seats us?
Now, were they aware that you were there for?
Yes.
So they were okay.
Yes.
So they're aware that you're there to see certain people, but
Yes.
now was y'all at a table or
It was a lot of us, so it was like 3 separate tables. But it was still all once we got situated, it was all, like, together, you know what I'm saying? Like, we could still all talk to each other.
Once it was all said and done.
Yes.
But before, like, how far do you think they had you from him at first?
I mean, you couldn't even see him. It was like a divider. You know what I'm saying? So it was like they were inside of a room and we were on the outside. What? No, I'm sorry. Nope.
Not gonna fly.
Nope. It's not gonna fly.
Well, I'm sorry you had that experience, especially like you said at a restaurant that's 10, 15 minutes away from your house, and you drove an hour and some change away.
Yeah, and it wasn't about the restaurant. It was just about, getting together with my family.
Right.
But when you tell me, I gotta sit somewhere else, it's like, wait a minute, what? Not on a regular day? Okay, whatever. I don't care where I sit for real. But for this, nah, this ain't about the work. Then I got my baby. They don't give me no sling or nothing. So I'm just standing there holding the baby. Like I was just like, y'all ain't gonna give me shit for the baby? Like, what, so I'm just gonna stand here and hold the baby for 15, 20 minutes or however long it take y'all to get a table? And they're like, oh, we don't have slings. I'm like, well,
So what did they have?
A high chair. She brought me a high chair.
So you get a high chair, and then ain't you supposed to like put the?
Nope. She said you can't. Like, however she said, it didn't work.
I thought most high chairs that they have, you can put your car seat or whatever on top of that, and do it that way.
Listen, I don't know. I ended up going to the car and getting the stroller.
And that worked. If that works better, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, it really didn't because it's a tight place in there. I mean, you trying to squeeze by. The tables are so close. The person that was next to me, they couldn't even get out their damn seat because the stroller. You know what I'm saying? But I'm looking at them like, well, look, I don't know what else to do. Thankfully, they were some younger kids.
So. Did you leave a tip?
Yeah, I still tip.
Did you leave a nice tip?
Yeah, I still have a nice tip. My service was good after that. After they got us situated and seated, my food was just like I wanted it.
You got a steak?
Yeah.
You always get steak. Is there any time you don't get steak when you go out? I'm talking like I know like if you go into anytime you go to a restaurant like that, are you usually getting steak? Like Applebee's, Texas Roadhouse, wherever other kind of restaurant or whatever.
Yep, usually getting a steak. It was all right. It was all right. I mean, my food was like I asked for it.
Yeah, you still eat well done fucking steak.
I do.
I'm gonna need you to grow up.
I'm grown as hell.
I'm gonna need you to grow up a little bit more.
No, just because you
that rough ass fucking steak taking forever to goddamn chew.
No, it's not.
Need a little bit of pink in that motherfucker.
No, you don't.
Just a little bit.
For what?
Because it tastes good.
And it tastes good without it.
How you know? When's the last time you had a medium well steak?
I've never had a medium.
So how do you even know?
What do you mean? Because I've had steak with pink in it, and I don't want that. It makes me sick looking at it.
But have you ever? You've never tasted it.
Why would I taste something that makes me sick looking at it?
Close your eyes and taste it.
Crazy as hell. Crazy as hell.
It's not that bad for real. I was the same, but listen, I was the same way as you were. The same exact way. Like, yo, I'm not eating no fucking steak with no goddamn pink in it.
I have had pink in my steak. Now I'm like nauseous. It makes me sick. Just thinking. I don't even like looking at somebody else with pink in their steak. I know what. I gotta sit here and watch that red shit float around on your plate. It makes me sick.
What is that? The hemoglobin? Is that what the fuck it's called?
It makes me sick.
They said it's not blood. I think we've had this conversation several times. And in your mind is blood.
Yeah, of course it is.
Come on, Lear. I don't like anything else. I don't like no pink in like my burgers. I don't want to see no pink in my burgers. My chicken, I don't want to see no pink in my chicken. You know what I'm saying?
It has to.
I'm just saying. Maybe some people like that slimy shit.
You'll be sick.
That's what they say about meat.
No, they don't.
No,
they don't kill the parasites.
Yeah, I don't know shit about that. But grow up. Try some fucking medium well steak.
I'm grown as hell. I like
grow up and when it comes to food. Grow up a little bit. Come on, man.
You crazy as hell. You over here won't even eat a hot wing. Gonna tell me to grow up.
Who won't eat a hot wing? I will eat a hot wing.
No, you won't.
I've tried hot wings before.
Though. Like spicy stuff.
That's completely different.
No, it's
like,
not.
What does that have to? What does that have to do with anything?
Grow up. Eat something spicy.
I have.
Grown ups eat spicy.
I have.
And I've ate
But
pink in my steak.
But you said you didn't.
No, I didn't.
So I've never in my life had a medium well steak.
But I did say I have had pink in my steak. You order a well done steak, half the time it ain't well done. I gotta send it back. What is this? You don't think I've tasted it? It's nasty. I don't want it. Bring me my steak like I asked for it. That's all I'm saying. If I'm paying for a service, I want it to be like I want it. Even if I said burn it, if that's what I asked for, bring it back burnt.
Burnt ass food, no.
If that's what I asked for, it's just the point that I'm getting at.
So do you be really pissed off when you don't get it well done?
Yes.
I wish y'all could see her face right now. She's not on camera today, you know. Yeah, she's just not on camera today. It's been a long day, and we started later than we would have liked to. I got off work later than I thought I would, and then I had to get all of this shit to fucking together. So yeah, we just got a late start, but I mean, I'm sure you got about an hour in you, right? Hour and a half. You ain't got shit to do in the morning.
We're gonna go an hour.
An hour. Mm-hmm. Look at her, fucking making the rules and shit.
Because I'm tired.
What time is it?
11.
Make a wish. You gonna make a wish?
Yeah, I wish you would leave me alone about my damn steak.
Wait, you wish I would what?
Leave me alone about my damn steak.
All right, man. Fuck your steak. Anyway, I want to go ahead and get into a few topics before she motherfucking ends up passing the fuck out on me. Let's talk about the brat. How you feel? Well, you know what? Fuck all that. Not fuck all that. But what I want to go ahead and do is I want to play the clip. I'm sure everybody pretty much knows what's going on with her. You know what I'm saying? But I want to go ahead and play the clip from, and I think this was afterwards when she was explaining of why they did. I think she explained the first time, and then she kind of came back and cleaned it up a little bit. I don't even want to say cleaned it up, but she explained why she chose a certain, why she went the route that she did. And I guess, from all of the social media comments of why she made that choice, then she did another, I think, explanation of.
Okay, so wait. So for those that don't know what's going on, elaborate, state
okay.
it.
So what has happened with the brat? What's her wife's name? Jody? I think her name is Jody. I forgot her last name. You know what I'm saying? Very, very pretty lady. She's 41 years old. I think they're 8 years, but the brat is 49. Okay, 49. And what is that? In vitro fertilization? Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
IVF?
Yeah.
Okay. So they did that. We're talking about two women who are married to each other. They want to have a baby. Now, from what I understand, they used Jody's eggs or egg. I don't really know how that goes. Put it into the brat and then had a sperm donor. So I'm assuming because the brat is damn near 50, does she not have any more eggs? Like, how's that work?
I don't know.
You don't know, like when your eggs, what do they do? Do they dry up? Like, how do they just disappear? What the fuck happens?
I don't know.
What?
Why would I know that?
You're a fucking woman.
So, where would they tell me that at?
I don't know. I just thought you knew more about, you know what I'm saying, the female anatomy than I would.
I don't know nothing about the eggs drying up.
Okay. Well, I don't know how that goes. You know what I'm saying? I have no idea when it comes to shit like that. But anyway, yeah. So that's what I understand. They use Jody's egg, put it into the brat. So when something like that happens, it seems like so the brat has pretty much nothing to do with this kid besides carrying it. Like, there's not going to be any DNA from this baby from the brat.
I don't think so.
Okay. So yeah, that's the story, or the backstory of what's going on. But I want to go ahead and play the clip and her explaining she went a certain route and why she went that route. So I'm gonna go ahead and play that clip for you real quick. It's about a few. It's actually a little long. I think it's like 7-8 minutes, but I ain't gonna play all of this.
I was gonna say, I know you're not about to play all that.
Nah, I'm not gonna play it all.
Morning. Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brad Tat Tat. So I have a little something I would like to discuss that I think people don't really understand the process of. So it might take a little second. So y'all bear with me, please. And y'all keep me and my wife and family in y'all prayers. But the IVF process, I don't know if some of y'all caught Brett Loves Judy or not, but if you missed it, the IVF process is a difficult process. It consisted of so much medication. I had to give my wife shots in her stomach to prepare for egg retrieval, constant pills and hormones and different things that she had to take to get a successful egg extraction. Because what we were doing, we were mixing her egg with the donor's egg, and then putting it in my body for me to be the carrier, and I would like be the oven to grow the egg or whatever and have the baby. Well, after successful
Wow.
extraction, days later, she found it hard to breathe. And we ended up having to go to the emergency room. And they ended up keeping her, which was shocking to us. And she ended up with blood clots in her lungs, which then caused her to be hospitalized. And then they kept her longer and they were trying to handle that. But then she ended up with an enlarged heart. So all of this was very scary. She ended up calling her kids, telling them she loved them. She didn't tell them in depth what was going on, but I knew that was like if something happens to me, like
Right.
I love y'all. So anyway, next we had to select a sperm donor. Now there were three. We people said, "Why didn't y'all use somebody y'all know?" We didn't want to do that. We didn't want anything weird. We didn't want to use anybody we knew. We wanted to go to a sperm donor. So we had like 3 or 4 sperm donor cryo banks that were very reputable from our doctors, and we have amazing doctors: Dr. A, Dr. Jackie, and Dr. Kim Lipscomb and Dr. Collier, of course, and the cryo banks. There were thousands of donors, thousands. We never thought we would have any issues choosing a black donor. So we both knew we were looking for black donors. There wasn't no questions about that, no doubt. We wanted a black kid. We didn't think of anything else, right? So my wife had to do a genetic test to see what diseases ran in her bloodline. These are tests that you have to do because your donor cannot have the same diseases or traits in the bloodline, because that can make your child end up having these diseases. So my wife had like 4 or 5 different things in her bloodline that could not mix with the donor, because we didn't want the child to possibly end up carrying a disease, because we just want a healthy baby to love and just nurture and take care of. Anyway, this narrowed our options down to a couple of hundred with one black donor. Okay, one
Wow.
black donor, one.
Man.
And yes, I cracked a joke on our show that he looked like Jiminy Cricket, and I was not having that. But
That's
also,
fucked up.
we went back through each sperm bank
Uh,
to see if this is really all we had. And it was one choice, and the one choice was not what I wanted to choose. Plus, his portfolio was very limited. Like, they give you so many different things, and you can pay more and more money to dig deep and go back in their family tree and all this stuff. So we wanted to investigate, and it was very limited, so we couldn't do that. And we waited as long as we could with hopes that more black donors would pop up, and they didn't. Now we're on a time frame, so that didn't happen. Now our only options, y'all, were Asian and Caucasian. We thoroughly investigated both options. We spoke to family members, we prayed, we talked to our doctors, we did everything we could before deciding. And of course, no one wants their child to have to endure anything extra, like any extra issues to have to explain their race. Because my best friend Mariah, she's biracial. I know a lot of people that are biracial, and they go through getting teased like, "Are you black or are you white?" Nobody wants their child to get bullied or any of that stuff. So, but we're gonna do what we have to do because we want a healthy child, and we're gonna teach our baby everything. We have beautiful people around us, like older people like Ricky. We got you. We got her parents. We have people to help us
Right.
with these things because it takes a village.
Right.
And we already got to explain the two moms to our child, because the child gonna be like, "Well, where my damn daddy?" You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
it's like a lot of things that we're gonna have to already go through. So we didn't want to add an extra thing, but whatever it takes. Like, we wanted a child. I wanted a baby that's my wife's eggs that I could carry. So and it's just a beautiful experience, because so many women cannot have children that are younger than me. So I feel absolutely blessed, and like I have a miracle in my stomach, because I'm 49 years old. So I just wanted people to know, like, it's not like, "Oh, we didn't choose a black donor." is not me or my wife. And I just wanted to say something about that. We want to bring a loving, kind, healthy, considerate, not entitled child into this world, humble, and I can't wait to raise a child and see, what type of individual he turns out to be.
All right. That's that's pretty much the gist of that. So how you feel, Lierre?
I don't know. I find it hard to believe it was only one. Yeah, I just really do. I just find that hard to believe. I mean, I ain't trying to call it no liar or nothing, for real, but just there was only one, just one to choose from.
Now, they said they didn't want to use anybody that they knew because they didn't want it to be weird. But I'm like, yo, in my mind, this whole situation is kind of weird.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, if you really wanted a black baby that badly,
I feel like you would have.
you would have went the lengths that you needed to go to. You know what I'm saying? And she's a celebrity, calls the brat a celebrity, right?
Yeah,
So she's in certain circles that where she knows athletes or very smart people. If she wanted her kid to be a certain kind of way, you know what I'm saying? Of course, you have these people tested, like she said, for whatever diseases because they can't have, they can't both have the same diseases or whatever the case is. She was saying like that. So, I think it's bullshit. I really believe, again, I'm not judging anybody for what it is that they're doing, but I think this excuse, or not even excuse, the reason that they're giving for why they did what they did, I feel like it's bullshit.
okay.
Because, like I said, if you really, really wanted to have a black, and the brat, you know what I'm saying? Like, the brat is probably the finest stud I've ever seen. When was the last time you seen a pregnant stud?
They all over TikTok.
Really?
Yeah,
Like looking like dudes and knocked up?
I mean,
Because I mean, even though the brat dresses like manly, she doesn't look like a man. I don't want to say, and that is fucked up. She
I get what
she
you're
still
saying.
looks feminine to me, just in men clothes.
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
Like I need to find this picture for real,
For what?
huh?
For what?
The brat um when her younger years, and I guess she was still, I don't know what she, I don't know. Do you know when she became out? When she came out, was like, yeah, I'm a lesbian.
I mean, I don't think she really had to come out. Like,
It was just something that everybody knew.
to me, it was. It was like you understood. I don't know. I just always thought so.
So I'm looking. Like, all right, I don't know if this is a good picture or not. If we could even see it for real. I'm not sure. Let's see if we can. I'm sorry for the people who are listening to this audio. Of course, you're not going to be able to see it, but here we go. Oh, you see? Oh, you can't see these pictures, but look at these pictures of the brat, y'all. You know what I'm saying? The finest stud I ever seen. No? You ever seen a stud look as good as her? I mean, not to say that, that you're judging her on her looks and all, but can you agree that she's an attractive woman? No? Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. Well, like I said, I've never seen a pregnant stud.
Yeah, on TikTok.
I don't really be on TikTok like that. Every time I fucking would put a video up on TikTok, they would mute my shit.
Yeah, I don't really post a lot. My daughter will post on my page or whatever, but I did be on there looking at recipes and stuff for my baby and stuff like that. TikTok is helpful. I like it because it's kind of like a YouTube, but I don't have the patience for YouTube.
What do you mean?
Like say, like my baby got something called torticollis. Now, if I look it up on YouTube, I got to watch a 15, 20-minute video. I look it up on TikTok. They got a 3-minute video to show me exactly what I can do to help it.
And so you're impatient.
Very. Like they do fucking 17 minutes of talking and 3 minutes of telling you what you need to know.
So, all right. So back to the brat. Do you feel like this kid is being set up kind of for a rough life from the very beginning?
A rough life? No.
Okay, not like rough life financially, of course. You know what I'm saying? Because for Jody is the owner, I think, of some hair product or hair care or some type of shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So she's got money. You know, I'm sure the brat still has, some paper, making appearances, or I don't know what she's doing now. But when she was making appearances and probably still getting money from, royalties and all of that shit from her music, I don't know how much she's on the radio. So I believe she's still making, some pretty decent money. So clearly we know financially it's not going to be a problem. But like she was saying, she has a friend who got teased for being, biracial. And I'm sure kids, do you know any kids like that?
What, get teased for being biracial?
Yeah.
Kind of, sort of, yeah.
Yeah, me too. You know what I mean? And the way that it was explained to me, it would be like, yo, like we're not black enough for black people and we too black for white people. You know what I'm saying? So that whole are you black or you white type deal. So that's one thing that the kid is going to have to deal with off top already. Then the fact that you have two mothers, that's going to be something else that's going to have to be explained to this kid. And he may get teased about that as well. I'm not 100% sure, of course, but
I doubt it.
that could be a thing. Like, little kids are cruel. No?
I mean, I don't think they really care. It's more common now than
Yeah, I
it was
guess it
when
would
we
be
were
then when we
younger.
were coming up, yeah.
Yeah.
But anyway, the fact that okay, but it's still gonna have to be explained to this kid. You know what I mean? And that may do something to this kid psychologically. I don't know, possibly. But also the question of at some point in time, this kid is going to know who their father is and who it is that they look like. Because it could come out not looking like Jody at all. Because we know it's not going to look like the brat, right? So if the kid doesn't look much like Jody, at some point in time, this kid's going to be asking about his dad and what does my dad look like, and that's why I thought it would have been better. Of course, this is just me talking because I don't know all of the ins and outs of how all this shit works. But they just said it would be weird. But that's why I thought it'd be a little bit better for maybe them to find somebody that they knew. You know what I mean. So at least they could be able to show this kid, okay, we've explained to you why we did what we did. This is the picture of your father. Now, would you want your kid to have a relationship with this person? You're the person. You
I
were the
mean, it
two.
might not even be that. It could have been the person don't want a relationship with the kid.
I mean, that's true.
So it's like, okay, I was literally just a donor. I don't want no other parts. So it's like now you're showing this kid a picture of this person that is their father, and they don't even want to be bothered.
Yeah, they don't want to be bothered because they got paid to do a job.
I mean, you can get paid and still want to be bothered.
But I mean, I think as you explain it, it's like he was just a tool. You know what I'm saying, to get you here.
I mean, he could still just be a tool. You don't need a picture to say this person was a tool.
No, I'm just saying, well, if the kid asks, I want to know where I get my looks from.
Clearly, your daddy.
Right. So you don't feel like they should be able to show a picture of this guy?
No, if this guy don't want a picture shown,
Do you have that choice?
yeah, I think you do.
I know you can say like, yo, I don't want anything to do with the kid, you know what I mean? But can you say, do you have the right to be like, I don't ever want this kid to see what I look like?
I mean, to me, that makes so now you know what I look like after I done told you I don't want nothing to do with you and you just happen to see me.
Yeah, because now it's been explained to you of what my part in this was.
And that means what to a kid?
Goddamn, it's dealing with everything the fuck else.
I'm just saying, so you think just because they say, oh, they don't want to be bothered when they see him, they ain't gonna still want to say something? Because now I know who you are. I see you. I know exactly what you look like.
Well, goddamn, this is what you set this kid up for.
I'm not talking about them. I'm talking about the kid.
Me too. None of this situation happens if they don't ever do this.
Yeah, but they did do it.
Okay.
But it don't happen if the kid don't know who he is. If the kid never seen him, he don't know who he is.
Okay, so how do you think the kid feels when he asks where I get my looks from, and they're like, yeah, I don't know.
They're not gonna say, I don't know. You're a donor.
And he's like, well, okay, well, I want to see what he looks like.
You.
Nah, that's not gonna fly.
Why would I not fly?
I didn't like because look,
If he don't look like the mama,
that
why
happened.
won't that fly?
That happened with me. Okay, so I didn't meet my real father until I was in late 20s. You know what I'm saying? So when I was a kid, I was always told, "You look just like your dad." Like the people who knew who he was, you look just like your dad. But at the same time, it's like, well, shit, I still want to see the motherfucker. I didn't see a picture of my father until I was in my early 20s.
Okay, but if people weren't telling you you look just like your father, you may have felt differently.
But I'm just saying, even still, people telling me that, I still wanted to see for myself.
I understand that, but had people not said that, you may not have been so eager to see what he looked like.
Maybe I would have though.
But maybe you wouldn't
If
have.
I'm asking though, like yo, because I had asked my aunt, and my cousins were asking, like, what's Marcus's dad look like?
Right.
And she
'Cause
would be
people
like,
are in your ear saying, what does your dad look like? If they weren't, your train of thought may have been different.
I don't know. I think as you get older, you're still going to wonder what it is that your dad or your mom looks like.
I don't know.
I believe that. But anyway, so clearly we've seen that they chose a white sperm donor, which is like, come on, man. No disrespect or knock on white people or anything like that. But to say that you wanted a black child, there was no question in your mind about that, and to go ahead and get a white donor, it's insane. So I was watching another podcast earlier today, and their take on it was she dislikes black men, period. And the brat.
Well, how about Jody? How does she feel?
What do you mean?
Does she like black men?
I don't know. I don't know.
If she was
I'm
carrying my baby, we not getting a white donor.
period.
I don't want no mixed baby. And like I said, there's nothing wrong with mixed. That's not at all what I'm trying to say. But if I had my choice, that's not what I would have chose.
But that's what I'm saying. Like I think that's the thing about this, to say there was no question in y'all minds that y'all were gonna have a black baby. Then it comes down to there was only one fucking option that they had.
But that's what
all of the people that they know.
How do Jody? I'm just wondering how Jody feels about it, because I feel like if for somebody to say the brat just doesn't like black men, period. Well, I feel like that would have to be the same for Jody, because it'll be like,
maybe
if it was me, even if I wasn't the one carrying the baby and we're using my eggs, you're carrying a baby. I'm not going for that. No, we're gonna look somewhere else. Like, y'all only want the one sperm bank?
That's what I don't know. Or did they go all over the country?
I doubt it.
They were basically saying that, basically black men, we need to be, we need to become sperm donors, needs to be more of us to do so. So I was told, I was talking to somebody a couple of days ago about it, about being a sperm donor. And I don't know how true this is. I didn't look it up. I didn't do any research at all, but they were saying that you give between $150 to $200 for every time that you donate sperm. Now, I don't know how true that is, but if that is true, and from what they said, it's unlimited. You can go every day if you want to. Like, I would quit my job and just be a professional sperm donor. No, that doesn't sound. Like, why are you looking at me like that?
I just don't think that's a good idea.
How not? Let's say if I can go twice a day, maybe not quitting my job, but to go twice a day, and let's say I get $200 a pop, $400 a day.
So you're like content with all these kids running around?
Yeah, listen, I always I know I've said to you before, if I could afford it, I would have liked to have a lot of kids. I would like my name to live a long time.
Your name ain't gonna live,
but my DNA will.
Yeah,
so there'll be a lot of motherfuckers around here looking like with my DNA.
But they know nothing about you.
It doesn't matter. My name still lives. I don't know anything about my great granddad. I have no motherfucking idea. Right?
I don't understand.
What don't you understand? His DNA is still fucking living through me, my kids, and so on and so forth.
I would just assume that if you had children, you would want to be a part of their lives, not just anybody just want a sperm donor and now they're your fucking kid.
Yeah, but like they said, they need people like us. No?
Mm-mm.
What do you mean no? I would have been if there were more people like, if let's say I was going to go ahead and do this. They would have had no problem finding more, well, maybe they wouldn't have picked me, you know what I'm saying? I'm short, you know. But anyway, if there was more
It
black
wouldn't have been
men,
that. They'd have looked at the picture like this nigga got cornrows.
oh my god, motherfucker, that has nothing to do with
I'm
shit.
sorry, I
You're
hate
a
his
dickhead.
cornrows,
You're a for real dickhead. Real shit. But it's all good.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, every motherfucker I'm getting my hair done because she is the one who does my hair. She's like, yo, I just want you to cut this shit.
I'm sorry. That was funny to me.
Why do you hate my hair so much?
I don't know. I don't know.
Would you hate it as much if you didn't do it?
Yeah.
You just don't like it the how it looks on me.
I don't like braids on no guys.
But dreads is cool.
Yes. Yes. I like dreads.
And that's the reason that I didn't want dreads though. I know we're a little off topic, but I didn't want dreads because you know what I'm saying, everybody that got hair pretty much has dreads, and I didn't want that. I didn't want to look there. So when I started growing my hair, like nobody was having cornrows for real at this time. My last haircut was August of 2019. You really didn't see a lot of dudes growing their hair and getting cornrows, right?
And that says something.
Yeah, it says that it was like, yo, I'm going to go ahead and try something
No,
different.
it says that shit is whack.
But now you're starting to see a lot of motherfuckers with cornrows, though.
I don't.
Yes, you do.
Who? Where? Who?
You do. You see it. You just don't want to see it.
No, I don't. The last person I seen with cornrows was like 68, and I was laughing like, there go Marcus. Well, he wasn't really like 68, but he had gray hair.
And I don't have any gray hair.
Yes, you do.
All right. You said you found a few fucking strands.
And it's getting more because it was 1. Then last time it was like 4. I'm like, holy shit.
It went from 1 to 4.
That's a lot.
Is it?
Yeah. To say I don't have any gray hair.
It's not like you look at my hair though. You see gray though.
No, not yet.
Nah.
It's coming.
You probably won't. Like I may have like a few strands here and there, you know what I mean? But it's not gonna be like, it ain't gonna be like salt and pepper type shit.
Why would you say that?
I just don't see it.
You're not even 40 yet. You already getting grays.
But how many motherfuckers do we know who are younger than us or the same age as us and got a lot of gray?
I don't know too many. Gray in their beards, yes. In their head, I can't say that.
40, you know, but 40 to 45.
I don't know.
I mean, I know dudes about in that age range that have gray or just completely bald.
Now that I do.
I'm glad. I don't think that's ever going to happen to me.
It'd be dudes in their 20s.
That's fucked up. That's some fucked up shit. For real.
I mean,
I would be pissed if I was 22, 23, and you know what I'm saying? Like, I had no choice but to shave my head because I'm going bald.
it look good on some people. You know what I'm saying?
I don't think it would look good on me. My head is a little, you know, it's on the smaller side. You know what I'm saying? So
you gotta have a big head to look good.
No, I'm not saying a big head, but like maybe like a normal size. Because when your head is too big, you don't want a bald head. You know what I'm saying? You want a little bit of hair on your shit there to hide the fact that your head is big as fuck. You know what I'm saying? But I just feel like my head's a little too small to have a bald head. So I'm so happy that that's probably never gonna happen to me unless something like crazy happens. But
Your dad still got all his hair?
oh yeah,
That's
yeah. And my granddad did too before he died.
That's good.
Yeah. My mom had, you know, my mom still has all her hair. You know, nobody's going bald.
Yeah,
Not worried about my brother though, because you know what I'm saying? On his side, you know what I mean? Like a lot of the motherfuckers be going bald.
Really?
Hell yeah, even the women.
Dropped out.
I know, right? Sad. Listen, the first time I seen my aunt, I'm not gonna say any names, I was staying with her and I had no idea. And I started seeing all of these motherfucking wigs around the house. And I was like, yo, what the fuck? So I had finally seen her without a wig, and I was like, holy shit. I didn't know. I had no idea.
Yeah, that's a hurt piece. I mean, I can assume it's a hurt piece as a man too, but as a woman,
Yeah, that's got to be worse as a woman. Like, you don't have a choice. I mean, fuck, they just slap a motherfucking wig on.
everybody don't want to wear wigs,
You ain't got no-
especially if that wasn't already your thing. Like, you know, some women already wear so much weave. You know what I'm saying? It's like not a big deal. But you know, if you go from having, you know, nice natural hair and then all of a sudden you ain't got none, ooh, that's a low blow.
Yeah, that's crazy. But you said you were starting to lose a little, you know.
Oh, I am postpartum. Yeah.
Didn't that has this ever happened to you with any other pregnancy?
Yeah, all my kids.
So it's nothing like, you know, it's nothing out of the ordinary then.
No.
Is it worse this time?
Yes.
Like, so when do you see your hair coming out? Combing it, washing it?
No, I don't even see it coming and washing it. It seems like it's normal, but when I look at it, I'm like, yo, what is wrong with my hair? Oh yeah, I did just have a baby. So it's just one of them things.
I got you. So yeah, all in all, the situation with the brat, I don't believe the story that they're giving us about this is why they chose a uh a white sperm donor because we just didn't have any options as far as black men. Um, but to say, choosing some, and I don't even necessarily think it really had to be somebody they knew. You know what I mean? But in the like I said, the money that they have, the circles that they're in, I'm sure they could have found somebody. They could have found somebody black. You know what I'm saying? I just at the end of the day, I feel like this is exactly what they wanted, and they're just making an excuse for it. Why are they making an excuse for it? Or why not just come out and be like, man, fuck y'all. Yes, I wanted a half and half baby. I wanted a half European, half black baby. And then another fucked up thing about this shit is okay, she's 41, and I'm not saying that's too old to have kids. I mean, it's this isn't Jody has kids already. I believe her kids are teenagers. I don't know if it's 2 or 3 of them. I think it's 2. I'm not 100% sure. Correct me if I'm wrong. If y'all know when y'all listen to this, this will be out on YouTube. You can comment on there if how many kids it is that she does have. If I'm wrong, I think it's 2 or 3. But again, I'm not 100% sure. But being 41, I guess it's a little different if you're not actually carrying a baby. You know what I'm saying? But to be fucking 50 and about to push out a baby for the first time, like, yo, are you gonna be fucking alive when this kid graduates? You know what I'm saying?
I mean, probably.
Maybe.
Probably.
The brat to be pushing what? Damn near 70.
Okay.
Kid graduating high school.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. Like, those are things that I think about. Are you even gonna be fucking alive? You know? I think that's giving a kid I don't know. That fucks with kids. You know what I'm saying? Losing. I'm 15 years old and I lost my fucking parent due to old age. You know, that's some fucked up shit. I went to school with a dude. He wasn't the first kid, but he was like 13. His parents were like fucking late 60s.
That's gonna be my baby.
No, the fuck it isn't.
Close enough.
13 years from now, motherfucker, you'll be fucking early 50s.
Oh.
Not not almost 70. The fuck?
Still pretty old.
Hey, that was your decision. That's what you wanted to do.
Oh, I don't regret it at all.
Okay.
So I don't know what you.
But you want to do it again? Are you going to do it again?
Maybe.
So now you're going to be motherfucking damn near 50 putting the kindergarten on the bus.
If that's what I choose to do.
That's rough.
It'll be all right.
Will it?
Yeah.
I hope so. I don't want any more kids for real. You know? I've got 3. That's cool. Yeah. I'm good. I'm cool on more kids. Now I'll say this often, all the time too. I may change my mind if I was to come into a nice amount of money, or yeah, that would maybe make me change my mind if I was making more money. Just the fact, trying to motherfucking afford these goddamn kids, shit is fucking crazy. You know what I'm saying? Everything is expensive though. No, yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm cool. If I don't have another kid ever for the rest of my life, I'm 100% okay with that. I got 3. They're all 5.5 years apart. And I'm cool with that. So Callie, it will be 5 in November. So she'll be starting kindergarten next year. So when she starts kindergarten next year, I'll be about to turn 40 when she starts kindergarten. And her mother's a little older than me, 3 years older. And my other 2 are 16, and my middle child just turned 11. Happy birthday to Malik Antonio. I haven't done the show since his birthday had passed. So happy birthday to Malik. But yeah, so I mean, I don't know how much further we're gonna go into that. I think the situation is a little fucked up. Again, I have no problem with the LGBT community, nothing at all. There's no hatred. There's no anything like that. Um, but I'm not in 100% agreement on raising kids in that environment. That's just me. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying anybody else has to feel that way, and I'm not knocking them for what it is that they're doing. I just don't agree with it.
But, so what? You don't agree with the two moms?
I don't agree with that. I mean, if you want to do your thing. You know what I mean, if that's the kind of lifestyle you want to live, cool. Um, I'm a firm believer in a certain kind of balance, a male and a female, man and a woman. I don't want anybody to jump on my ass for using the term female when I'm describing women. But yeah, so that's how I feel about it. You know, there should be a balance of a man and a woman raising kids. And again, no disrespect to anybody who is doing it the opposite way, whether it's, two men raising kids. I actually really dislike that when it's two white men raising black children. That really gets underneath my skin because usually something crazy is going on. Is nefarious the right word to use there? Yeah. Okay. I feel like something fucked up is going there. You know, I'm not a big fan of that whatsoever. But yeah, so I think there's some circumstance situations and what's going on with the Brat and Judy bringing this kid here. But I hope everything works out for them. I hope they have a healthy kid and everything goes according to plan. But anyway, that's that on the Brat. And why her and Jody went ahead and made the decision to have a white sperm donor and not a black sperm donor. So that's that. So we're gonna go ahead and get on to the next topic, and this will be the last thing that we cover on for today. RIP to Jerry Springer. Jerry Springer passed. What was that, last week? All right, RIP to Jerry Springer. So and Maury hasn't been on the air for how long? When did he retire? Was it last year, a couple years ago? COVID? I know it was recently, fairly recently, right? No, you don't pay attention to shit.
Yeah, I really don't.
Basically, as much as you be on motherfucking TikTok and scrolling through Instagram and all of that shit, you would think that you would know these things.
Why? Like I'm looking at recipes and good stuff.
You
to put
send
in
me
your
shit
hair.
that's not recipes.
Yeah, but it be like COVID stuff, shot stuff, serious stuff. It don't be fucking Jerry Springer died. I don't give a fuck about that.
I'm not just because you don't give a fuck don't mean it doesn't come across your screen.
I mean, it may,
You knew
but
Jerry Springer died though, right?
yeah, I know.
Okay.
But I mean, it wasn't enough for me to be like R.I.P. Jerry Springer.
I'm just saying RIP Jerry Springer just because, you know what I'm saying, everybody watched Jerry Springer. I know you telling me you never watched Jerry Springer?
I never said that. I just
Okay.
said I didn't give a fuck enough to say R.I.P. Jerry
All right,
Springer.
I understand. Well, RIP to Jerry Springer. But anyway, so the next topic is, and that's why I brought up Maury too, because all right, so this man, he was married to his wife. I'm not sure for how long. I don't even know if he says it in the clip that we're going to show. But he was married to his wife and ended up finding out that the 4 kids he thought was his turned out to not be his. All four of them. 1, 2, 3, 4. Every single fucking one of these kids turned out to not be his. And I believe the way that he found out was his oldest, I think it was his oldest daughter, or the oldest who he thought was his daughter, was doing some kind of project in school where they were doing something with their DNA. So I don't know if it was like the ancestry DNA joint or what it is they was doing. I think he explains it in the video. I'm not sure. I kind of skimmed over it real fast. You know what I mean? I was actually watching the 5150 show, and that's the clip we're going to watch it from, Corey Holcomb 5150 show, where they were talking about this, and I couldn't find it on TikTok. I'm looking at the screen because they pulled it from TikTok. But as I'm trying to look at, how they had like the name floating around or whatever case, it was kind of blurry, so I couldn't see it. So I couldn't go to, and I couldn't find it on like, YouTube, Google, or nothing like that. I typed in man finds out 4 kids on hairs and all of this other shit pops the fuck up. Everything but what it is that I'm looking for. So yeah, so how he finds out is, his oldest daughter doing some kind of project, and to find out that they're not related at all. So what I want to do is I want to go ahead and play that clip so you guys can hear for yourself. how this played out, and we'll go ahead and talk about it afterwards.
Hey,
Just bear
Anita.
with me.
Hey,
Give me about the
Anita.
3 minutes. You got the volume?
They called you Yosemite Ham.
Very sad because apparently
Yeah, because I can't
You
hear
gonna
it.
start it over?
years ago, my oldest daughter had to take a DNA test for school just to figure out ancestry. During the DNA test, she came to me very, very sad because apparently me and her were not related. I was like, huh? When
Can
she
you
told me
imagine
this,
going
I
somewhere
had
your
to keep
daughter
a
ain't
straight
even?
face because the immediate shock was just wild. Then I decided to go with her to get a paternity test done. When we got the paternity test done, it was also concluded that I was not her father. At this point, I was shocked. I've had 4 kids with my wife, and she was the oldest, and I needed to see how far this rabbit hole went. I told her to not let her mother know that we know this information, and then I went to my next oldest child. Not mine. I went to the one below that. Not mine. And then I decided to stop there because the youngest child is so young that this may directly affect them. And they don't really understand what's going on anyway. So I didn't even want to go into that rabbit hole. But when I got the information, I immediately was like, let me go talk to my wife about this. So, like always, she didn't take responsibility or any type of accountability. And she said, how are you going to believe your wife over these tests? I was like, what? Are you serious? Are you like, for real, for real? Like, is this really where you're going to go with this? Then she starts crying profusely and saying it was only one time. I didn't
Somebody said
even
that
do
story
it.
was
And I
fake.
was like, it was only one time. Hey, and then I showed her that each one of the children aren't mine, with the exception of the youngest, as so I think. That's when it dawned on me that it was one time, multiple times, and then when we looked, each one of the children had different baby fathers, and somehow that made it even worse because it wasn't just one person you was cheating on me with. This is a habitual thing with multiple different people that you probably don't know about. And I'm taking care of their kids. They're my kids. They're my kids. I've raised each and every one of them from a super young age, and they stood by me through this whole situation. But to think that she's not who she says she was, because up until that situation, I thought we had a great marriage. I thought we had a great life. I thought everything was going good. I thought that we were building together and already have built together. She is a stay-at-home mom that works on things that she wants to do. She takes care of the kids. She cooks. She cleans. She does everything that's needed inside of the relationship with me. Yet she didn't tell me that she wanted to go outside of the marriage. She didn't tell me that she wanted to do anything. Anyway, after finding out the information and getting her side of the story, I let her know I would need a couple
What's
of
his
days.
name? You can look
So
up
I
to
had
see if
rented
he
a
actually
hotel
has.
for a couple of days, and I stayed in it. I stayed away, and it was all right. It was good, but I really missed my kids, and I wanted to see them. So after a couple of days, I was back inside of the house, but I'm not even gonna lie. I didn't say anything to my wife. I didn't speak to her. She would try to talk to me, and I would look away. I would take care of the kids. I would grab the kids, take them to the mall, do different things with them, and everything was just. I was just trying to figure things out. I was just trying to see how I could make our relationship work, or see if I need to separate and just take the kids myself. Like I didn't know what to do, if I had any like legal rights to these individuals. Yeah, my name's on the birth certificate, but I'm not biologically theirs. I just wanted to figure things out, but I didn't even get that chance because 6 days ago she decided, other than taking any type of responsibility, to have a hangout session with the chandelier.
She did what?
She hung herself.
She killed herself.
And I'm so happy I have my kids because I just don't know what I would like. It's just baffling to me because the whole time, even with evidence, she just kept denying and denying and denying and denying. And I don't know if I did something wrong. I don't know if I was never supposed to know in the first place. I don't know what's going to happen, but I know I didn't want this to happen. I didn't want to not have my kids not to have their mother.
Is this real? Is it real?
All right, we back. We back.
That's
There's a lot of motherfuckers talking about it ain't.
So how you feel about that, Lier?
That's wild. If it is true, that's wild.
That is a. Can we agree that this is a clear-cut definition of a raggedy bitch?
Yeah.
A real ass raggedy bitch.
Mhm.
That's what I'm getting from this. She just sucks. Straight up.
I mean, he was happy.
Fuck all of that shit. He was happy under fucking lies.
Ain't that what you told me you weren't supposed to know?
That is not the same. That's
How?
not the same shit what I be talking to you
Yes, it
about.
is.
No, it's not.
You ain't
If I
supposed to
say,
know.
okay, damn, you know what I'm saying? If a nigga, you know what I'm saying? If I cheat, you know what I'm saying? She found out, she get upset. It's like, damn, you know what I'm saying? You really wasn't supposed to find that shit the fuck out. But okay, clearly he wasn't supposed to find the fuck out. But when he fucking does, if I cheat on you and you find out what's going, you know, the worst case scenario is you fucking leave, right? Yeah. What's the worst that can happen? Now, this situation, you lying about 4 motherfucking kids that ain't mine.
I mean, yeah. So her worst case scenario is the fact if he leave, now it's going to change not only my life, but now the kids are going to have to suffer the consequences.
Why?
What do you mean? Why?
Because it's some raggedy bitch shit that the fuck you
it
did.
don't matter.
It does
No,
matter.
it don't. It don't make it
So
no better.
basically, fuck the man. Fuck how he feels.
No, I never said
That's
that.
exactly what you're saying.
How did I say that?
Fuck him. Fuck how he feels. All that matters is the woman didn't want to fucking.
I never said that.
So what are you saying?
I didn't even
What are you
imply
saying?
that.
What are
I
you
didn't
saying?
even
What are you
imply
implying?
that.
What are you saying?
I'm implying just like you tell me.
No,
He didn't say
I'm
anything
talking about this
because
situation
he wasn't
in
supposed to
particular.
find out.
I'm talking about this situation.
And in this
particular.
situation, just like you tell me, I'm assuming she was feeling like he wasn't supposed to find out. Like he wasn't
The
supposed to know
kicker-
this. And he was happy. It ain't like he was like, yo, I'm happy in my marriage. You know, this bitch ain't doing this, she ain't doing that. Like
that
he
makes
was,
it even fucking worse.
he was completely happy. She
That's-
cooks, she cleans, she's a great mother. Like
Okay.
he was happy.
Did we hear him say that she was a stay-at-home mom?
Yeah.
She didn't work. She didn't have to do any motherfucking thing. That's
I mean,
the
wait a minute. Keeping the house and taking care of kids is work. Don't get that messed up screwed.
which one would you rather do?
Stay at home and take care of my kids.
Why?
Because I don't want nobody else taking care of them. I would rather do that. I don't want to pay a daycare to watch my
Okay,
children.
outside of your youngest, outside of Kior,
Mhm.
the other two, they're pretty, you know, they're a little older, a little bit more self-sufficient.
Mhm.
You don't have to, nobody else is raising them. They go to school, they
My
come
daughter
home.
goes to daycare.
Oh, does she?
Yes.
For how fucking long?
It doesn't matter. If I didn't have to go to work, she wouldn't have to go, period.
So it's not like they're really, you know what I'm saying, like taking care of her
For
though.
now, but they were. It ain't like she just started going to daycare for the first time in her life just now.
All right, but that's what I'm saying. Now in your life as they're older, minus the baby, you know what I'm saying? Like you would be cool at this point in time.
Cool to do it.
Still working, not have to worry about somebody else raising them or, you know, watching
If
them.
I
Whatever.
didn't have Kior.
Correct. Yes.
No, my daughter would still have to go to daycare.
She go, but that's what I'm saying. She get out of school at what, 3 fucking o'clock? You get home by 4, so she's not even in fucking daycare for a goddamn hour.
So
they're not motherfucking really doing shit. They're an hour babysitter.
and I would still rather not have to have that.
All right, I get it. I feel that. But anyway, okay, I don't want to make light of that. Being a stay-at-home mom is probably more difficult than most of us think it is. You know? So I'm not going to make light of that situation, but the fact that you did not have to go to work, you got to stay home. And then again, her kids is older, you know what I'm saying? It's like, let's say, you know, your kids are all in school from this time to that time. Like,
Well, clearly the youngest one wasn't, according to what he said.
I don't know if the youngest is a baby. I don't really know what to get, because he said, you know, having this discussion with the youngest could possibly, you know, basically fuck him up or fuck her up.
They said they were too young to even understand.
Okay.
So they gotta be pretty young.
Okay. Yeah. So let's say that if they're, let's say the kid is 5, 6 years old. You know what I mean? Okay, I get it. But that's not the same as what the fuck you were talking about.
How is that
Anyway,
not the same as he wasn't supposed to find out?
he wasn't supposed to find out. You know what I'm saying? But goddamn, bitch, 4 motherfucking kids.
I mean, I agree. That's fucked
4
up.
kids. So it's like, all right, you got pregnant, and that's another kid. 4 different fucking dads.
Well, 3, because we don't know for sure about the last.
Right, but we can assume, and there's probably a pretty good chance that motherfucker not yours either.
You never know.
You're right. So even if it's motherfucking 1 out of the fucking 4 is yours, that's still terrible.
It is.
That's so in my mind, I'm like, damn, how many niggas was you fucking for real?
Ain't no telling.
Right.
I mean, clearly, I don't even think the only part he was butthurt about, it seems, was that the kids wasn't his. It seemed like he still wanted to be there for her.
And see, because you're not on camera, you know what I'm saying? You didn't actually, because I didn't send you the video of what we just played, did I?
No.
So you don't actually know what this dude looks like because you weren't really paying
It
attention.
was a black dude.
It was a black dude.
And I didn't see him, but I know his voice, and that dude tells other people's stories.
Oh, really? Dude with glasses and shit? Really? So do you believe this?
I don't know.
Well, let's just say fuck. You know, we're just gonna say that it is true.
Mhm.
All right. Shit like this happens.
Yeah.
And we had did a show. What shit? Maybe a year because this is what we're 2 years in now.
Mhm.
Maybe it was like one of the first few shows. You know, I don't know. I can't remember. But we talked about mandatory DNA testing.
I'm all for it.
I am too. Now I don't really know how long it takes for them to come back. I had one done. I can't remember how long it took. 3 days, a week.
I had one done too. I don't
Yeah, so I think it was like 3 days to a week at the most, you know. So my thing is, you get that shit done as soon as that baby pops the fuck out. You swab that motherfucker, swab the dad. You know what I'm saying? We'll try to say maybe they expedite the situation. It's like, yo, for these type of situations, we need these results back in 3 days, whether it's the weekend or fucking not. So babies usually, you know, how long was you in the hospital with Kior?
4 days.
4 days. Okay, so 3 to 4 days, you're usually still in the hospital, you know what I mean, before you come home, you bring the baby home. So within that time of these DNA tests, when we take this DNA test when the baby is born, by the time you leave the hospital, you should have the results back. And in that time, you find out what's going on, who, you know, if I'm the father, if I'm not the father, and that's when I'll go ahead and sign the birth certificate. I'm not signing that bitch. I don't feel like you should have to sign it until the DNA results come back.
I mean, you don't have to sign it.
I mean, I know you don't have to sign it, but I'm just saying, as far as, you know, you're not sure if this is mine or not, you know what I mean?
You don't have to sign it. It's literally that simple.
But I'm just saying, when the results come back, you're like, okay, yes, this is your, you know, you're the father, you know, this is your kid. And I was like, okay, cool, I'll, you know, go ahead and sign the birth certificate. But I'm just saying, if you're one of those people who are going to go ahead and sign it already, you know, that's your intention to sign the birth certificate. Don't until these motherfucking results come back. Does that make sense?
Now, have you signed your kids? Did you get DNA tests for all your kids?
No.
Okay, then. So what are you talking about?
Exactly.
Nobody forced you to sign it.
You're correct.
Right.
They didn't.
So that will be the same situation with everybody else. So if for whatever reason it came back and they weren't yours, but we know that's not the case. But I'm just saying,
right.
You know, it would be just a surprise. Like, I thought these are mine, just like everybody else that signs it and think it's theirs.
But I'm just saying, it cuts all of that the fuck out. You know what I'm saying? Whether, you know, they're going to be yours or whatever the case is, like, you know, everybody knows for 100% fact that these kids are mine. And
I agree.
I'm not signing the birth certificate until.
I think it just comes down to who's going to pay for it.
Shit, motherfucker, we could pay for every goddamn thing else. Would you think it would be that hard for that to be something that's throw it into the motherfucking the rest of the bill that you had the baby?
Who?
Because having a baby ain't motherfucking free.
Yeah, but you gonna make me fucking pay for it? Why the fuck I gotta pay for it?
I don't know. I mean, it'll be figured out some kind of way how this shit gets paid for. I don't feel like that's really a big deal.
I think it is, because a lot of people don't get them because they don't want to pay for it.
Not
Did you
really.
pay for yours?
No, I didn't.
Oh, well, what the fuck?
It's not that I wouldn't have though.
Then why didn't you?
Because they, you know what I'm saying? Her mom wanted to do it.
And you could have clearly said, nah, I want to find out if this baby is mine. I'm going to pay for it.
I did.
Here it goes.
So I did though.
No, you didn't.
No, wait, hold on. I said, you know, it was a situation. I was like, yo, okay, you know what I'm saying? I want to know certain things, you know what I mean? I want to make sure for 100%. So, you know what I mean? I don't want to say it was an argument or, you know what I mean? It was, you know, really anything like that. But, you know, she was like, shit, motherfucker, like, you want these motherfucking tests? Cool. I don't give a fuck. Matter of fact, I'll pay for it. That's how confident the fuck. And I'm like, shit, okay, man, if that's what you want to do, cool.
I was confident as hell too, and I wasn't paying for it. Nigga was mad at me. Well, I gotta pay for a baby that I know is mine because you acting funny. That's why. I'm not paying for it. Like, I'm paying for it for.
But did y'all do that?
Yeah.
Okay. And then when they came back, well, you know, I'm sure his tune didn't change because he already
Yeah.
knew.
See what I'm saying? Maybe pay for a DNA test and I already knew it was mine. Yeah, but she was acting funny, bitch.
Yeah, I remember you telling me certain things about that shit. Yeah. So I was like, motherfucker, you ain't shit else for you to say, motherfucker. You know, here you go. You know what I mean? But this situation right here, dog, like, I don't know if it's true, but if it is true, like, you deserve like that. If he was that, you know, fuck you, even if he was that type of dude. Do you feel like, yo, she deserves to get her ass whooped? Would he be justified in putting his hands on her? You're just looking at me.
Because I'm trying to think.
Is it really gonna take that long to figure this out?
Yeah. I mean, me personally, it's a lot of shit that I ain't gonna let fly. And you personally might be like, nah, I don't feel like it justifies all of that.
For example,
It's a whole lot of shit. There's a whole lot of shit that I would be like, no, or I may act a certain way, and you'd be like, really, Lear, does it call for all of that? You know what I'm saying? You might not
I
feel
think
like
that's
I'm
just you being
justifiable.
like overly emotional
No,
sometimes, and that's why I
okay.
say
So
that.
what? So I can't say what I feel like he should do because I mean, clearly he still seemed like he was in love with the girl. Like, I mean, he said he was happy. I'm confused by that.
Yes, I mean, okay, he was fucking happy.
And
He was
even after,
happy
even
because the
after,
bitch was fucking lying to the raggedy
doesn't-
bitch was fucking lying.
okay, she sold him a dream. Yeah, motherfuckers do it all the time.
This ain't. Listen,
She
it's
sold him a dream. He was happy.
Candy.
What?
This is not her just cheating on this motherfucker.
I didn't say that it was.
And clearly he was probably so in love with this bitch
It
that
seems like it.
he probably would have let that slide if it came. You know, it was like, if she would have took this nigga on Jerry Springer and been like, you know what, I have something to tell you. I've been cheating on you for the last 18 years with 8 different men. He might have been like, oh shit, baby, don't even matter. You know, I'm still happy.
Right.
You know, I still get the pussy.
I mean, it seemed like he was still like that anyway.
Right. Yeah, and that's what is weird to me about this shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'd be pissed.
I would too.
I don't think I'd have been a be this calm
Oh, I
making a
wouldn't.
video about this shit. Like, you know, I don't even know if I would have if I would have done this. I don't know if I'm making a video about it. But I need you to answer the question though. Would he have been justified to put his hands on her?
I don't know. I'll just leave it at that.
Nah, fuck that. I need a yes or
I'm
no.
not getting a yes or
Come
no.
on, man.
Maybe I don't know.
That's leaning. That's telling me yeah.
How is that telling you?
Because if it wasn't justified, you'd be like, nah, hell nah. Ain't no reason. This is definitely not a reason for him to smack her to fuck around.
I mean, it don't change shit.
What don't change shit?
Smacking her around.
It doesn't. But yo,
he's happy.
You fucked with my life. I done spent all of this fucking money on kids that ain't fucking mine.
That's you. He ain't mad. You ain't heard him say that.
It's one thing for me to choose to do so, knowing that these kids ain't okay. I'm coming into the situation. You know, these kids aren't mine.
Agreed.
I'm going to, you know, help contribute and help raise these kids anyway. But to be told that these are mine and you know what I'm saying? I'm there for every fucking thing through all of the pregnancies, all of the doctor's appointments, you know what I'm saying? Giving you fucking money, supporting you, you know what I mean? Your fucking cravings. I'm going out at 2-3 o'clock in the morning because you want some nasty shit. You know, all of the shit that man has been through. I don't even know how old the kids were.
And he was still happy at the end of the day. So she must have been a bad bitch.
Yeah. Because she got to stay home and be a stay-at-home mom. Not to say, I should take that back. Because all bitches who get to stay home ain't bad bitches.
I was just saying she was a bad bitch because she was doing whatever the hell she was doing. And he was still happy.
Okay, so that's another thing too, is like, how there's no, because and the way that I'm looking at this is she got pregnant by four different dudes and you weren't one of them. So it was like, were y'all rarely having sex? You know what I'm saying? And then were there no signs of her fucking with other niggas? What do you do for a living? Are you a truck driver, motherfucker? Were you on the road, motherfucking 3 weeks out of the month?
I mean, even if she stay at home and
no
work a regular 9 to 5.
Nah, hell no.
How not?
No.
How not?
For years, let's say the oldest kid is 18.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? you aren't gonna be able to do. I don't think you can get away with this for 18 fucking years
Why
and
not?
me not have an inkling of anything going on,
Cause why?
and you pay for everything.
Cause why? Like, nigga, listen. Unless you want to take care of me and these goddamn kids, don't fuck up what I got going on. Like, I can see a nigga playing his role. No,
Nah,
I can.
for 18 years.
What do you mean? It was different dudes.
Yeah, that's true. But I'm just saying, even still, like different dude. Like I could see if you got one, maybe two niggas that you got on the side. You know what I mean? They play their, but
Over the years.
I believe that it was more than just these 4 motherfuckers.
I
These
do
are just the
too.
4 people that she happened to get pregnant by.
Okay. So what? You think they care enough to call her husband and be like, yo, I'm fucking your wife?
No,
I don't.
I feel like she didn't give a fuck about this man though.
I mean, that may be true.
I feel like that 100% because even if you have an idea, it's like, okay, I've been fucking, you know, my husband and these 2 or 3 other dudes, and I'm pregnant, and I'm not sure. I probably, as a woman, I know, you know, people have different views about abortion and all of that type of shit. But if I'm married and I have doubts of if this kid is my husband's or not, I'm probably going to secretly get rid of this kid. And you're not even going to know that I'm pregnant. As you know, the husband, as the husband, I probably would never know. And as me being the wife, yeah, you're never going to know because I have no idea if this kid is yours or not.
I mean, I can see that.
And I feel like that would have been the best deal. So I had said to you earlier today, what this bitch did, this raggedy bitch, this is some mental illness type shit, instability.
I don't
She's
think she
not
was
stable.
unstable.
I do.
I don't.
You think
Unstable.
somebody who does stuff like this is like a rational, stable person?
Yeah, a rat.
For four fucking kids not to be his, and you have an
Yes.
idea of this?
Somebody that's irrational, okay, do things that don't make sense. Okay.
What made sense about this situation?
She didn't fuck up her life or her kids' lives.
That's
didn't know.
what makes sense.
Yeah. If I am cheating on my husband and I do possibly have these kids, I'm a stay-at-home mom. So I have no way to.
Why are you even cheating on your husband? What makes sense about that? You get to you don't have to do shit.
Maybe it ain't good. He ain't satisfying her. I don't know why she would cheat on him. I have no idea. I'm just saying.
Okay.
If you know, in this situation, I'm just saying what would make sense to me if it's me and I don't have a job, I got these kids, you know, we're living this cushy ass life, and I did decide not to get an abortion for whatever reason. I don't know. Maybe she don't believe abortion. I have no idea. Decided not to get an abortion for whatever reason. Me telling him this may not only affect my life, but these kids. They don't deserve that. You know what I'm saying? So that is a rational decision. That's a rational decision. I mean, I feel like she did nothing different than what guys do and be like, you weren't supposed to find out. That's it.
No, that's 100% false.
I disagree.
She got pregnant
I understand that.
4 fucking times
I
by
understand
4
that.
different motherfuckers.
And it was fucked up.
We don't do that shit.
Because you can't. But if
Exactly.
you could,
No, we wouldn't.
you a fucking lie.
Come on, man.
Y'all lie and you shouldn't find out, and that bitch don't mean nothing, and I didn't do it. Get the fuck out of here. Y'all do it all the time. All the time. All the time. They make up all types of lies and make us look like we goddamn crazy.
But I mean, most of the time we were telling the truth about
No,
that.
you're not.
That bitch didn't mean shit. I was just fucking. That's all.
But unless I have literal concrete evidence, and then even then, y'all motherfuckers will still try to lie your way out of it.
No way.
Yes, you will.
Once a motherfucker is caught, he's caught.
That's not true.
How do you, when you have, like you said, you have concrete evidence of him doing X, Y, Z, what is it that a man can say to be like, yeah, nah?
Like, nah, it ain't what you think, man. You tripping, you wilding, like, man, believe what you want, believe whatever.
But it's like, nigga, here's the evidence, boom, right here.
I know that.
And he's still like, yeah, nah.
Yeah.
Nah, what?
Believe what you want. Yeah, all right, then. Yeah, okay. Yeah, you're tripping. Like, bitch, I ain't tripping. I fucking see the shit right here.
When I got caught, I was just like, I mean, I'm caught. I don't know what else to do or say.
But what's unstable to me is to want this relationship, you know, like you saying, she don't give a fuck about him because she continued to do this.
Uh-huh.
You've never done that? Want the situation, but continue to fuck around?
Say the question. Ask the question one more
So
time.
you've never done that. Wanted this situation, this family, or whatever I got going on, but I'm gonna continue to fuck around. Oh, unstable according to you, right? So you're unstable.
No, that part of it, the
Oh,
cheating
well,
part, the cheating part is not what I'm saying. Is unstable. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What
like
I'm
you
saying,
said, for her to be fucking all these dudes while she's married,
getting pregnant by them.
That's what happens when you fucking.
Getting pregnant by them and then telling somebody else that these are your kids. That's some fucked up. That's unstable mental fucking
Did she
shit.
say it or did he just assume and she didn't correct the motherfucker?
She didn't tell him they're not his kids,
Well,
or there's a possibility of them being somebody
That
else's.
don't mean she said that they is either.
Come on, man. Did she have to? If he's like, yo, we're married, you know what I'm saying? And she's like, yeah, this nigga probably just think we married. These is his fucking kids.
Yep.
That's fucked up.
It is fucked up. I never said it wasn't.
That's unstable shit.
That's not unstable.
Yeah, it is.
No, it's
To make
not.
these
It's
kind of
fucked up.
decisions that she was making.
That's not unstable. That's fucked up.
4, 1, 2, 3, 4. The motherfuckers all
We're
not
gonna say
his.
3 because we wasn't sure about the fourth
All
one.
4.
We're not gonna say all 4.
I am.
You can't.
I'm going
It'll
to
be the
though.
fourth one that is his.
Nope.
You never know.
And then that's another thing too. Like, damn, nigga, none of these kids look like you.
Who knows?
You want seeing no similarities in any of these kids?
Maybe they all look like her.
And ain't that some fucked up shit? Like a school project got you busted, bitch.
Yeah, that's wild. But my thing is, why the hell my school wasn't doing no damn DNA test? Because I would have liked one of those.
I don't know. Your
Do you
school,
know how much they cost? The motherfuckers is costly.
yeah, your school didn't have the money for that.
Yeah, and I'm mad about it. That's all I'm saying.
Mine probably did though, but we didn't do it.
Yeah, so maybe y'all did.
We probably definitely had the money for it.
And maybe you didn't.
Yeah, we did.
Why didn't y'all do it?
No need.
Why wouldn't it be a need?
I don't know. I don't even know if ancestry shit was around back then when we was in high school.
I don't know.
You know what I mean? I don't believe that it was. I mean,
I
you
really
could,
don't know.
of course, DNA testing has been around for, you know.
Yeah, but that was different. They wasn't doing actual, see if this my dad DNA.
Right. I mean, Maury's been, you know, he's been around for what, mid-90s?
Yeah,
What was it, almost 30 years he was doing that show?
I think so.
Yeah. But this shit happens if this, let's say if this situation isn't true, this shit happens in real life though. I don't know about
Yeah.
4 motherfucking kids. Like, that's a lot. And it's hard for me to believe that there were no signs of her fucking around.
Why?
Y'all some slick motherfuckers, but not that slick. For that amount of time and all of these kids not to be mine, there had to be a slip up somewhere. Had to have been. Like when nobody was calling her phone late night, you know
Why
what I'm
would they do
saying?
that?
Like, I don't know. Everybody don't play their role correctly.
I mean, according to you, dudes do. Like I'm just hitting
Some
her.
do.
I'm just hitting her.
Some niggas, you know what I'm saying, they fall in love and they, you know what I'm saying, the shit be really good. They don't know how to fucking act. You know what I mean? So they just be doing the fucking most. Everybody doesn't play their role. There's a lot of women who play their role though.
You would know. Huh?
I would.
Mm-hmm.
Don't do that to me.
What?
You didn't have to do that.
I was just saying that because you would do. That's all, and you was just proving a point that I was trying to.
I'm just saying, without me knowing firsthand, you know what I'm saying? For me to experience it, I do know that, you know, shit like that happens for women play their part. Oh, you got a woman? Okay, cool, shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna call you after fucking 5 o'clock. Or I'm not gonna text you after 5 o'clock. This is what it be. You know, call me when you can. Come see me when you can. All right, great.
Yeah, I'm gonna just shut up on that note and let you have that.
No, I want you to go ahead.
No.
Say what you gotta say,
No.
please.
No, I'm good. I'm gonna let you have that.
You would have a side nigga though.
No, I wouldn't.
Never?
No,
Hmm.
I don't think I can entertain more than one nigga.
Really?
Yeah,
You don't think so? Why not?
because I don't want him entertaining more than one chick.
Okay, that's clearly you don't know how this works.
What you mean?
Because I got a side bitch, that don't mean that my main bitch know about.
I mean, but overall, I treat people how I want to be treated.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay. Would you you know, you be seeing that meme and shit. Would you be a side bitch for $3,000 a week?
Probably. Woo!
$3,000 a week to be a side bitch.
Yeah, depends on who it is. Yeah, I probably would.
I was gonna say something, but nah, I'm not.
Yeah, no.
Yeah. So, you know, I don't know.
So like, what does a side bitch entail? Is
You know what a side bitch do. Again, to me, in my opinion, I don't know if it was.
If I'm a side bitch, that mean I can have another dude, right?
Depends on who side bitch you are.
Oh, now it's stipulations. I'm gonna need more than 3,000 a week.
$3,000 a week is pretty good.
It is pretty good, but you want me to be by myself when I don't have to be.
I mean, who said you had to be by yourself?
Well, if I can't have another nigga, when you with your main bitch, I'm by myself.
We spend a lot of time together, though. I'm not saying me and you, but I'm just saying this. You know, your side or the nigga could be like, yo, like, you know, bitch, I see you every other day. What the fuck you talking about?
Okay, well, on them days you laid up with that bitch, I can't be laid up with nobody else.
No, that's what I'm paying you for.
Oh, yeah.
3,000. What's that, motherfucker? $12,000 a fucking month. What's that? How much is that? $148,000 a year. Is my math right?
I don't know, but that still sounds nice.
Does it?
Yeah.
I think my math is right. 144,000. I was a little off. $144,000 a year.
Okay.
You don't have to work at all. All you got to do is be a professional side bitch. And you make damn near $150,000 a year. That's not good enough for you?
So then I'm just by myself when
You're
I
not by
I don't
yourself.
want to be. Yes, I am.
No, you're really not.
How am I not?
Okay, a few days you might be. How many times are you by yourself now?
Whenever I choose to be.
And how often is that?
Often.
All right then. So what the fuck? Take this motherfucking $12,000 a year. Fucking be by yourself for a motherfucking out of 30 days, maybe 10.
What if I don't want to be? That's the thing.
You don't want this paper.
Right
you don't
now,
want this money then.
You're right. I don't.
Yes, you do. I know you do.
No,
you want
you
that
keep
money,
it. You
$12,000.
keep
You don't want to work. You stated that on here, right? I'd rather not have to work. I'd rather just stay home and be with my kids. Well, listen, baby, here's your opportunity. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and then I have to be lonely because you want me to be.
You talking about
it's different.
What is being by yourself for a couple days makes you lonely?
Yeah. When I want to chill with a nigga, I can chill with a nigga. Whenever I get ready.
Maybe.
What do you mean?
You don't think there's a dude who is like, okay. So what you think? Motherfuckers just be readily available to chill with fucking Candy?
Yes, that is exactly what I think.
Oh my God.
That's exactly what I think.
I don't know why. That's delusional thinking.
Why is that?
I might be you might want to kick it with a motherfucker and like, I'm busy. I'm doing something right now.
Something like what?
Who fucking knows? I'm at work, motherfucker.
You not at work at this time of night.
Oh, it's got to be at night?
I mean, if that's when I want to kick it.
All right, shit. I'm tired. I don't feel like leaving the house.
Then I guess I'm gonna have to get another nigga.
See, that's what I'm saying. Like that's some fucked up shit.
It's not.
A motherfucker can't be tired and like, yo, like
you can be tired. You can be tired. I never said you can't be tired.
All right, so because I'm tired, that means you gotta go fuck with somebody else.
I mean, that's how it be, right? Your bitch tired, you gonna go fuck with another.
No,
yes,
that's not how it goes.
Yes, it is exactly how it goes.
That is not how that
exactly
fucking shit goes. What do you mean she's tired?
Whatever the fuck, the bitch tired. She don't want to suck your dick tonight. She tired, and you want your dick sucked. So you gonna go get it from another bitch. Okay, cool.
Not true.
That is very true.
So what is like I want some head right now. She not trying to do it. I'm about to fucking leave the crib and go get something.
That's what I'm about to run to the gas station right quick. Your ass gone until 3:00 in the morning. Yes. Yes.
Go out to the gas station though.
Yep.
What time did he leave?
I don't know. I'm just saying. Could have been 10:00. It ain't too late to go to the gas station, but now it's 3:00 before you get back. Damn.
Nobody's saying they going to the gas station and gone for hours.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, they do.
And not and come back.
You never know.
Nah, hell nah. You asking for some shit. You know, you're asking for a problem.
And you're asking for a problem to go and not come back.
Yeah. I mean, if you're gonna do some shit like that, you gotta have some shit set the fuck up already. You know what I mean? Be like, listen, bitch, we gotta make this shit quick.
You already got that side
You got
bitch.
about 20 minutes to go ahead and get this shit off, and I gotta go back home.
Okay.
But you know, you talking about some 3 in the fucking morning. Nah, hell nah.
Mm-hmm.
Nah.
I'm just saying, the motherfucker ain't acting right. Y'all can go, but I can't get me another one if they ain't acting right. I ain't say he was my man.
Anyway.
I'm just saying.
But I don't know if I believe it was you. You were saying even if you just fucking with a chick from time to time, she's considered a side bitch.
To me, it is.
No, that's not the truth.
I don't care what you say.
You never do. When I'm telling you fucking fact, like that shit be getting on my nerves. When I be
don't
giving
care.
you fucking facts and shit, you tell me, yeah, that's not. I don't give a fuck what you say. I'm gonna say whatever the fuck I want to say.
No,
Like
yeah.
the whole pedophile shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. A pedophile. If we're both adults,
He
me,
about to argue with me, y'all, because he's low key one. That's the only
how
reason.
the fuck am I?
That's the only reason why I could see this is
No.
still an argument.
It's not even a fucking argument. And I don't know what just happened to my shit. All right, can you hear me?
No.
I don't know what the fuck happened. Fuck. Anyway, this is gonna piss me off though, for real.
Yeah, so that just means it's time to wrap it up.
Yeah, I can't even fucking do my goddamn outro with this fucking shit like this.
I'm gonna have to use my mic. Oh wait.
Is that better?
Yep.
All right. So yeah, that's the whole shit that I be talking about right there, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's low key a pedophile. No. My only thing that I say to you is you cannot be a pedophile if both of you are adults. I don't give a fuck if that nigga is 80 and she's fucking 21. He's not a fucking pedophile. They're both legally adults.
So then you would
Nobody's
agree
a
with
child.
So then you would agree with me as an adult fucking someone in high school, you're a pedophile.
How old of an adult?
Oh, now here we go. See what I'm saying? I'm just gonna exit this conversation. Okay, I'm done with it.
I'm just saying, all y'all
done with
bitches
it.
had a fucking old nigga coming to pick y'all up from school.
I didn't.
No,
I fucked with niggas my age.
never fucked with nobody older.
No,
Never.
no, I wasn't 18 fucking with a 21-year-old or 17 fucking with a 21-year-old. No.
So you never fucked anybody older than you?
Yeah.
By like years?
As an adult.
So when you were 18, everybody was your age.
Yeah.
Or younger.
No, yeah, a year younger, maybe.
So if you were 18 and he was 17.
Yeah, I guess. If that's how you want to put it.
That's
it's
not a
year younger.
pedophile?
Listen, yeah, it is.
So you're a pedophile? Is that what you're
Yes,
telling
yep.
me?
Yep. And you are too, motherfucker.
No, the fuck I'm
Shit,
not.
why you ain't?
In my opinion, the way that I look at it, and from what I understand from the definition, pedophile is somebody who this is what it is that this is their MO.
All you
They're
gotta
attracted to young
you can do
bitches.
it one time and then
or
you're a
young men.
pedophile. You don't have to once, nope, you're not a pedophile. Twice, nope, you're not a pedophile. 3 times, oh yep, now you're a pedophile. No, that's not how that works. It's not how it works.
Yeah, but the way that you be trying to explain it is, motherfucker, you're a pedophile if you're 10 years apart and she's fucking 25 and he's 35 or vice versa.
Okay.
It's not a pedophile.
To me, you are. You fucking creepy as hell.
You're both grown as fuck.
I don't give a
That bitch
fuck.
is out of college. She probably got a motherfucking career
See,
going.
y'all,
and
he's
shit
trying
like
to make
that.
himself feel better. And I
How
get
am I
it.
trying to make myself
I get it.
feel
I
better?
don't know because you keep bringing this shit up like it really bothers you.
No, it's not. It's not even that. It was just the fact that I forgot where we was even going with that shit.
We wasn't going nowhere.
No. What I'm saying, like, you be like, yo, I don't give a fuck what it is that you talk about.
I don't.
But you should.
Why?
Because you can't just be putting labels on motherfuckers
and
that
watch
don't
me
fit.
do it. And watch me do
That's
it.
fucked up.
I don't give a
If you was
fuck.
to call somebody a pedophile and they were to fucking, somebody was to believe that and this person loses out on, money or whatever the case is, they'll fucking sue the shit out of you.
Man, how much they gonna get?
Who fucking knows?
Not a goddamn thing.
I don't know
So
what
good
it
luck.
is they'll get.
Good luck.
Whatever it is they can take.
Good luck, you fucking creep.
Now, if you want to call him a creep, I'll
I'm
take
gonna call him a creepy ass pedophile. I'm gonna call him what I want to call him.
Jesus.
And take me to court. Sue me. I don't give a fuck.
Putting labels on people that don't deserve those labels is great. That's like calling somebody, you know what I mean, I don't know if you can say rape and shit or whatever the case is, but we're gonna say it. You calling somebody a rapist and they're not.
According to who? Them?
And listen, we find out all of the time. We see this shit where bitches will motherfucking say a man did X, Y, Z and come to find out he never did this shit. Now this motherfucker done spent X amount of years in jail on your fucking lie.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
It is fucked up.
It is.
So that's what I'm talking about. Putting
So somebody's gonna go to jail because I think they're a pedophile? No, they're not. They're not.
but they may lose. They may lose out on things.
Like what? Name one motherfucker I called a pedophile that's gonna lose out on anything. Not a single. You can't
I'm just
name not
saying
a
in
single
general,
soul.
you know what I'm
Me
saying?
too.
You just can't be doing
I
that.
bet.
Just to have
Watch
people
me.
looking at him like, oh, is this motherfucker really a pedophile?
And they need to look at him because he's a fucking creep and he needs to be watched if I
He's a
feel like
creep
you're a pedophile.
because he's 35 fucking a 25-year-old bitch.
Yep.
He's a pedophile. Let me watch him. He
Listen.
might, because this bitch is 25, he might be fucking goddamn 12-year-old.
Listen, y'all.
That's like that whole shit.
Wait a minute. We had a conversation about somebody that we know mutually, right? And they are with somebody that is, I want to say, like 10 years younger than them. Okay. Now, this person expressed how something happened to them, but this younger person doesn't know about it because they weren't old enough at the time. And me and Marcus was both like, yo, that's some creepy ass shit. This nigga is fucking with this girl that's 10 years younger than him. And she don't know what happened. Now all of a sudden it ain't creepy. I don't know. He changed. He changed every other conversation. And that's the shit that bothers me. You feel me? Like
they were 10 years apart, you're saying?
Yeah. You don't remember who I'm talking about?
No. Maybe I do. Yeah, okay, I do.
Yeah.
But 10 years apart, like, you know what I'm saying? Like 10 years apart, they're still adults.
Yeah, she's still an adult.
And he's an adult, clearly.
Yeah. He's our age.
Okay.
And you yourself said, yeah, man, that shit is kind of creepy. Like, I don't even know why he would do. Exactly. So 1 minute is creepy and the next minute
I never
it's
said
not.
it wasn't creepy. It
What you
can be
saying?
creepy.
It is.
It's a difference between being creepy and being a pedophile.
And you agreed that shit was pedophile-ish, nigga.
If she was underage, yes.
So once again,
That's all I'm saying to you.
Again, you would say you messing with a high school person at a certain age. Now you're a pedophile.
Okay, if I'm
Okay,
if I'm
see,
a-
you see what I'm saying? Now he cleaning it up every time.
no,
Every
what
time.
I'm saying is, if I'm an adult, I'm in my 30s, and this woman
Oh,
is
now you got to be in your 30s.
okay. Look, I'm just saying for the sake of the example we were
The
using.
example was if they ain't an adult. If you have an adult messing with someone that is not an adult, then I am free
Okay,
to call you a pedophile. That's what you're saying.
If she's 18 but in high school, is that still a pedophile to you,
Yeah.
or is that creepy?
No, it's still a pedophile.
Because you can't go to jail.
Yeah, but it's still a
There's
pedophile.
no charges that can be filed. Or no, they will not.
You still a pedophile. The
They
bitch still
won't-
ride the high school bus.
But they will not throw that label on you legally, calling you
I
a
don't
fucking
give a
You
fuck
don't
what
have to
they-
register as a sex offender or anything like that.
Listen, we both know that just because it's legal doesn't mean it's right.
Okay, cool. But being a pedophile is illegal.
Yeah, it is. Is it? Because we got all these people that was on Epstein's Island fucking all these goddamn kids and they running around scot fucking free with
We're not-
mad money.
Yeah. And why? Because they got money.
It doesn't matter why. It's still illegal. They're
Yeah.
still pedophiles.
There's a
They ain't
lot-
in jail.
There's a lot of shit.
People calling them pedophiles. Why they ain't in jail? But I'm gonna go to jail for calling a loser ass motherfucker in the neighborhood a fucking
I never
pedophile.
one time said you were going to jail.
Get
That
out
never
of here.
came out my mouth.
I'm gonna get sued.
You
Get the
could.
fuck out of here, man.
You could.
Get the fuck out of here.
You definitely could.
Yeah.
Whatever.
So what you gonna sue me?
Why would I sue you?
Because you're a pedophile.
Yo, I'm not a fucking pedophile.
Was you an
That-
adult messing with somebody that wasn't?
Uh,
Oh.
okay, so listen here.
Oh,
here's
see
the-
now,
here's
here
what
we
she's
go.
talking
Clear it
about,
up.
You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So my first kid's mom, you know what I'm saying? She is a little younger than me. We're actually 4 years and 2 weeks apart. You know what I'm saying? So when my daughter was born, my oldest daughter, I was 22 and her mother was 18,
So how old was she when you started messing with her?
17.
Oh, not an adult.
Correct.
Oh, okay.
100%. I was one of the old niggas, you know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Picking up.
Praying
picking
on
up
them
the-
little kids.
First off, I didn't pray on motherfucking shit.
Don't listen to him, y'all.
I didn't pray on motherfucking shit. She motherfucking. I didn't approach her.
That's like an adult being like, yeah, she wanted it.
No,
Yes,
that's
that's
not what I'm
exactly what
saying.
you're saying. That's
No, I'm
exactly
not.
what you're
I'm
saying.
not like, oh, she wanted. All I'm saying is I didn't do any of the approaching. Not at all. And again, you know what I'm saying? I'm young as fuck at this fucking time.
Oh,
I'm
whoa.
not-
Oh, now even though he's an adult, he's young as fuck. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. He be proving my point, y'all. He be proving it, and I love it. I'm here for it. I'm here for it.
Yo, I don't know why my shit keep going out. It's fucking
Yeah, his mic fucked up right now. Nah, but we just be fucking around for real. But you know, he do be
Nah,
getting
but
on me.
real shit though. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean that the scenario that I put out there, like that really happened. You know what I'm saying? As far as like my kids and you know their mom and all of that type of shit. But I mean, I'm just saying. I look at also as a pedophile as somebody who is like, yo, they're just into underage people, whether that's men or whether that's girls, boys, or whatever the case is. Like that's your thing.
I mean,
you know?
I agree. With that 100%. But I mean, it's not just, you know, you got to have multiple to make you a pedophile. One does it. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, yeah, I get what you're
So
saying.
you're a pedophile for life, also.
Yeah. Ain't that how that works?
You're proud of that?
It is what it is, right?
I don't know. It's more. I think it's more. Women get more leniency for that.
I mean, it could be.
You know what I mean? Like, as me being a 15-year-old, you know, a 15-year-old boy, and I'm fucking a woman who's 25. Like, yo, that's, you know, ain't nobody tripping on her for real like that.
I think it's disgusting.
You know what I'm saying? But it's a lot worse when it's a 25-year-old man fucking with a 15-year-old girl.
I think it's equally disgusting.
I don't think so.
I do.
In society, it's like, you know, the boy gets, you know, high fives and good jobs and you the man type shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, she's looked at as disgusting.
Mm.
She is, I'm telling you.
No, whatever. I don't know.
I think it's disgusting both ways.
Yeah, we got way off subject. Trey, what's good? Trey, you got any facts for us tonight? A Trey fact? Because I know you be having like weird, you know what I'm saying, shit that you just be coming up with. And I'm like, yo, how the fuck do you know that? Where the fuck did you get this from? If you do got one, I need you to get the mic though. All right, cool.
We ain't gonna be here too much.
Yeah. If you're not back by the time we end the show, it's all good. Next time we do one, if I come down here to do a show, you know what I'm saying? That's what I want you to do. I want you to give us a fact from Trey. You know, so it could be anything. You know what I'm saying? Whatever it is that you want it to be. But and I know you'll come up with something good, smart kid. But anyway, yeah, we got way off topic, you know what I'm saying? But the point that I think that I was making from this whole situation was no matter what it is, even if I'm giving you facts and truth, you can be like, I don't give a fuck about none of that. I ain't hearing none of that shit. Like, bro.
I mean, because you're not telling me nothing I don't already know.
So why are you okay? So why are you debating what it is that I'm telling you?
I never debated anything. I never said you was wrong. I just said I don't give a fuck. And in my mind, you are still a pedophile.
It's not even. What do you mean in your mind?
Exactly what I said,
motherfucker. But the facts are, this isn't what I'm saying. Is in my mind, it's wrong.
No, in my mind, you're still a pedophile,
which is incorrect.
I don't care.
Because, like I said, if she's 25 and he's 35, he can't be a pedophile.
I mean, you're a pedophile.
He could be a creep.
And you're a creepy pedophile. You're still grooming that young woman because she's still young as hell in the mind. I don't care. Yeah, you saying that? Yes.
I'm grooming a grown ass woman, like grown, not high school. This bitch is old enough to be out of college and start a fucking family.
So you're literally going to tell me you're the same person as you was at 25?
No, I'm not.
Okay,
then. But that doesn't mean that I'm grooming the bitch.
Yeah,
maybe,
it does.
Maybe she's smart and mature and doesn't need groom.
You can be smart and mature. That ain't got nothing.
Maybe
ain't got nothing to do with nothing.
Maybe she's more advanced than the fuck I am. Maybe she's been through a lot and had a lot more experiences than me at 25 than I have at 35.
That ain't got shit to do with relationship shit and what kind of woman you want.
How you figure?
Because then you would get one your own age. Of course, she's been through a whole lot of stuff at your age.
Maybe it's like, yo, I don't want none of the bitches.
Yeah, because you fucking washed up.
No,
that's
maybe
why.
they're washed up.
How?
What you mean? How?
Not all of them.
How am I washed up?
What do you mean? Because nobody your age wants you, or you would be with somebody your age.
Who said that? Who said nobody Who said nobody that's at the 35-year-old man? Who said nobody his age wants him?
Why would you want somebody so much younger than you?
Why not?
What do you mean? Why not? Because it's fucking
'Cause
creepy.
I can.
Because
And it's legal.
Because it's
And
creepy.
there's nothing wrong with it.
Y'all hear that?
And there
Y'all hear
isn't
that?
anything wrong with it.
Y'all hear that?
There's nothing wrong with a 35-year-old man dating a 25-year-old man.
Meanwhile,
25-year-old woman, I'm sorry.
meanwhile, you said that it was.
I never said there's anything wrong with it.
Yes, you did.
I told you before. I said it's not something that I would
No,
do.
no. When we were talking about that mutual friend, you definitely said something was wrong with that.
Okay, she's not fucking in her 20s.
Yes, she is.
Okay.
She was 10 years younger than him.
How old were they again?
He's our age.
And she's
I don't know, fucking 10 years younger.
okay. She's damn near 30. I don't remember saying that was wrong.
Yeah, you did.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, you did.
I think she's making shit up.
I would not do that.
Whatever. It's late.
He said she wasn't old enough to know what happened back then. You remember that? He was like, yeah, I mean, I do think that's a little creepy. Like, so yeah, now you remember that light bulb lit up in your face just now. You remember?
Anyway, like I said, sometimes a nigga just don't want a bitch his age.
I bet he don't.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, it's not for me. I'm not a fan of, me and my sister are 10 years apart. So I was like, yo, if you graduated with my sister or some type of shit like that, especially you're in your 20s and I'm damn near 40, there's not really much that, that I want to do with you, but that's that. But anyway, y'all, it's late. I felt like today was a pretty cool show. I went through the topics that I wanted to go through. I wanted to go live, but I feel like going live this late on a Friday night probably wouldn't have been the best thing to do. But maybe next time. You got anything else?
No, I don't.
What you got? You got any plans for this weekend?
Yeah, typical running around, mom stuff to do, but nothing exciting.
Nothing at all? No, going on a date, going out, movies, dinner?
I don't think so. I went out last weekend and the weekend before that.
What you do?
I went to a couple spots that I'd never been to before. They was nice. I forget what they were called. It was in the city.
Did you had a good time though?
I did.
You got your drink on?
I did.
Did you fry it? Or you was like, I feel nice?
I was a little tipsier than I should have been.
You needed a designated driver.
I did. I definitely did. But I mean, I had a good time, so that's all that matters. I haven't been able to have a good time in a while, of course.
Yeah, you been locked down with that baby.
Yeah.
Sheesh.
What?
So the last time that you really did something was like what? Right before you was pregnant?
Yeah.
It's been so that's a little over a year.
When I went on vacation and got pregnant.
Which I told her was going to happen, but again, she never listens to me. Never, ever, ever. Maybe you should start listening to me.
I'm not listening to shit you saying. He jinxed.
I didn't fucking jinx you.
Yes, he did.
I told you
He
even.
did.
I told you months before.
Yeah,
that you even went. I said, listen. I said, listen. If you are going to get pregnant, it's going to happen when you go on vacation. And short of motherfucker enough, she got pregnant on vacation. And I'm just thinking like, yo, I knew this was going to happen.
Yeah, he's spoken into existence. I don't know why he would do like
Don't
that.
try to blame me, motherfucker.
I thought we was better than that.
You could have avoided that shit at all
I
costs.
tried, man.
You definitely could have. So don't try to blame me.
No, I'm blaming it on you. You spoken it. You did.
I didn't have shit to do with none of
Yes, you
that
did.
shit.
You
It
spoke
wasn't.
into
No,
existence.
hell no. I didn't tell that. I didn't do that
You
shit.
spoke that into the universe because that wasn't even on my mind.
Yes, it was.
No, it
You
wasn't.
was taking that raw meat, motherfucker. That shit was on your
That's
mind.
not how that happened.
And getting the club shot up, motherfucker.
That
That
is
was what
not
was on
how
your
that
mind.
happened.
Yeah.
It was some precautions taken.
Not okay. I'll give you that. I'll give you
It
that.
was some precautions taken.
Clearly, you know that doesn't work. Don't do that again.
Yeah.
Jesus fucking Christ, Candoria.
Hey, you know what I mean? It's what it is. I don't regret.
Do we want to make another bet? You having another kid?
I don't know
And put some money on this one?
whether or not I do or don't.
You'll be pregnant by the end of the year.
That's what you think?
Yes.
Oh my gosh. Y'all hear this?
100%.
So
But
if
this
I'm
is
pregnant at the end of the year, y'all, it's his fault.
fuck no. First off, you need to clarify yourself when you say
Why?
that. You know what I'm saying?
What do you mean?
Because people could take that another kind of way. She's not going to be pregnant by me by the end of this year.
Wait a minute. Where did that come from?
I'm just saying, you know what I mean? You're like, if I get pregnant by the end of the year, it's his fault.
I'm saying because you're speaking it into existence.
Yeah.
What the hell?
I am speaking it into existence this time.
Some fucked up
So
shit.
basically, what I'm trying to do is just some reverse psychology type shit of motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? Be on your shit and don't let it happen. You feel me? That's the way that I'm going with it. But if you don't, you'll be shit. What is this? What month is this? May? When did you go on vacation last year?
April.
You'll be having a motherfucking goddamn February, baby. you don't get your shit together.
Listen,
All of
that's
these
not
damn
about to
January
happen
people.
right now. That's not about to happen.
Yeah, all right. That's what you said last year.
I did say that last year because that was not a part of my plan.
So it's part of your plan. It ain't part of your plan now.
I know it ain't.
Shit happens.
It does.
Come on, Leah, get your shit together, baby.
My shit is together.
All right. I need to do the same though. I need to get my shit together. Real shit. Not even gonna bullshit. You know, I've been slacking on a lot of things. So, but yeah. So we're gonna wrap this motherfucking show up though. Leah, it's always good to do a show. You know.
Fucked up. You know that? I thought you was my friend.
I am your friend. I'm actually your best friend.
I thought you was.
I'm your best fucking friend
Best
because
friends don't
the good
speak
thing,
stuff like
the
that
good thing
into
about
Quit touching it.
we're such good friends, you know what I'm saying, that I can be able to say certain shit to you and you don't get it. Even though I know you do be pissed off at me sometimes when I say certain shit to you. You be like, nigga, I already motherfucking know this shit. I be like, yeah, well, I feel like you need to hear it the fuck again. You know what I'm saying?
I appreciate it though. I really do.
Well, that's good. It's always good to be appreciated, you know what I'm saying? But I be trying to give you things, you know what I'm saying, from a male perspective.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's how I take it.
You know, maybe that you're not seeing it a certain kind of way. And you be like, well, why would the motherfucker do this? And why would the fuck would he do that? And I'm like, well, motherfucker, like, you know, if you're going to give me an inch, shit, motherfucker, let me see if I can take a mile. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But that's how that go. But anyway, we're going to get the motherfucker up out of here. It was a good show. Hope we get some good feedback on this shit. Also, I was supposed to be talking to Seth with it. I've been in conversation with him for the last few days. Now I know there's going to be a Juneteenth celebration in Aliquippa. From what I understand, it's a Beaver County Juneteenth celebration, but it's just going to be held in Aliquippa this year. So from what I do understand, it's going to be on June 17th. I think that's a Saturday, June 17th at, I forgot what the name of that baseball field is. The one I'm playing to, not the baseball field that the high school play on.
Lefty Seapool?
Yes. Lefty Seapool. I believe that's where the Juneteenth celebration will be on Saturday, June 17th. I'm not sure the times. I think I was told in the morning to the evening. Currently working on some people to try to get us guests for that. So that should be interesting as well. But I hope it's a pretty good turnout. You know, I know they've been doing it for a couple. I don't think they did it 2020 because, you know, the whole COVID shit. You know what I mean? You remember if they did it last year or not? I don't remember. I really don't. But I know they've done it for a couple years, you know, maybe 2 or 3 years already. But I'm hoping to see, you know, a good turnout for you know, the Juneteenth celebration. But yeah. But Leah, you look tired, like you're about to pass. Actually, you don't look as tired as you did when we first started. You was over there nodding the fuck off and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because I was asleep.
Yeah, I know. I saw you. I'm like, damn, is she listening, motherfucker? You over there with her eyes closed and shit?
I was listening. I've been up since 4:45.
That's a long day. You might as well You might as well go with 24 hours.
No, I might as well not.
Why not?
I have things to do.
What you got to do?
What do you mean? I got running around to do. I got kids. I got a baby.
Oh yeah, that's true. Sometimes I forget. You know what I mean? I really do. Because she be so quiet.
Yeah, I
you
do.
know what I'm saying?
She's really good.
Yeah.
She is.
And even when she do whine, it's like, you know, really not a big deal. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't even think I really seen her shed a real tear. As soon as she get the I'm like, nope, let me grab my baby.
And then you be talking about she's so spoiled.
Ain't nothing wrong with being spoiled. What's wrong with it? There's nothing wrong
When
with
there's
making your
guys that
kids feel love.
20 years down the line when their man has to deal with her. It's like this spoiled motherfucker. God damn.
I don't know. Maybe, I can't say nothing about that, but as of right now, ain't nothing wrong with it.
You're going to get her ears pierced tomorrow, huh?
Yes, I am. I'm so excited. I was trying to wait for her dad, but he on the road and he got other things to worry about.
Shit happens.
Yeah.
I was telling you, I'm just keep going and shit, but I was telling you when my oldest, when she got her ear pierced, she shit all over the place. Like it came through her diaper and everything. I wasn't there. This is just a story that I was told.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah. She just jumped real hard. Maybe I was there. I don't know if I can remember. So long ago. But yeah, she just jumped. She didn't cry, but shit everywhere.
I was trying to take her to I asked where's the best place to take her, and I got like 3 people responded, and they all gave me 3 different places. One person said the mall, typical. Somebody else said the doctors. I didn't even know they pierced. I didn't even know they pierced ears.
I didn't know that either.
And then somebody else said the tattoo parlor, and that's what I was thinking about. The tattoo parlor.
Baby, you could take babies to the tattoo parlor to get ears pierced?
Yes, you can, and they're way more sterile and stuff like that.
Never knew.
So I had tried to call Crazy Days, but it was just like a voicemail. I left one. Nobody called me back.
Try Flesh Mechanics?
No, I didn't. I just hit Crazy Days because they right down the street.
Oh yeah, the one downtown.
Yeah.
Shout out to J5.
Oh.
I don't know if he does a piercing or he just does tattoos.
I don't know. I know the other guy does piercings because he did one.
The white dude?
Yeah. He did mine. He did a good job. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Also, when I was talking about the Juneteenth celebration, shout out to what you know Zabrion's last name? I forgot.
Is it Williams?
I don't know. Maybe. But shout out to Zabrion. You know what I'm saying? He was the one, him and Seth Whitted, they were the ones who are, I don't think they're putting the Juneteenth celebration together, but
Smith.
Zabrion Smith. Okay. They were the ones who hit me up as far as doing a, I guess you could say like a live podcast there during the Juneteenth celebration. So I appreciate those dudes for hitting me and, want to give me the opportunity to do a podcast at the Juneteenth celebration. I forgot the young lady's name who was running it though.
Who, the Juneteenth thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't.
I asked earlier today and I didn't get a response back of, who was running it. But, as we do more shows and we get closer and closer to Juneteenth, we'll do a little bit more promotion on it. So that'll be that. But I'm kind of excited about it. I hope you can do it. I know you don't like talking in front of people all like that. And I know you like, nigga, I don't even like being on camera for real. You think I want to be in front of people?
I don't. I don't mind.
It's not that bad for real. It's really not. And you hear what I'm saying? It's like, what do you have against talking in front of people?
I just don't like it.
How does it make you feel?
Anxious. I have anxiety. I don't like it.
You feel like that when we go live and shit? Or like maybe fuck being live. Like, let's say we're doing a pre-recorded show like we're doing right now, but you're on camera. Like, if we was in 2 different locations, would you still feel that way knowing that, like, okay, people are going to see me? I feel a way about that.
It's not that bad versus when it's live. If it's like pre-recorded, it's not that bad.
But when it's live, like you don't even know who's watching you.
Yeah, I know, but that's the whole thing.
Nobody could be watching you.
Like if it's pre-recorded, and I'm on camera, I just feel like it's just us. You know what I mean? I'm still just talking.
That's how I feel on live.
I don't.
Like whoever it is that I'm talking to, whether the 6 motherfuckers, 3 motherfuckers, whatever the case is, like I really feel like it's just.
Yeah, see, I don't.
It's just I'm talking to these people, like, and I have to get out of that because I be doing the same shit with social media. You know what I mean? Like, let's say it's me and you or 2 other motherfuckers going back and forth, on a post and shit. I'm in my mind, I'm like, only these motherfuckers can see it. You know what I mean? I don't know why I think that way. You know what I mean? But
yeah, no, I don't like a whole lot of people. That's just.
And you'll be all right. You know what I'm saying? And I think how like at the Juneteenth joint, it's not going to be like a for real audience. You know what I'm saying? That's like watching you. You know what I'm saying? You might have a few motherfuckers here and there coming over to check out to see what's being said or what's going on. But I think for the most part, people going to be doing their thing, walking around, going to booths, eating food and all of that shit. And we just going to kind of be off in the corner somewhere, talking. No big deal. You'll be all right. You want to do it?
Possibly.
Or is that leaning more towards a yes?
It's just more towards the possibility.
I got to get you to do this. I got to get you to come up out of this motherfucking, this shell, man. Come on, man. You're getting old. You should be able to talk in front of people a little bit now. How long we been doing this show? 2 years, right?
Okay.
2 years. Are you a little bit? Because you would have never done this before, I don't think.
What do you mean?
Like a podcast.
No, I definitely would.
That's what I'm saying. So, that's one step. You know what I'm saying? So that's how it went. You know what I'm saying? We used to do this shit. There was no video whatsoever. You know what I'm saying? We were just doing it straight off the phone. And I've told this story several fucking times on other shows. But I told her, I was like, eventually, Candy, you know what I'm saying? We're going to have to do this shit on video.
And I told him why. I was never with it.
Because motherfuckers want to see who the motherfuckers is talking and shit. I asked that. I said, would you rather, a podcast be audio only or video? And most people were saying, they want to see video. They want to see the motherfuckers. It makes a difference.
I don't know, because the people that I talk to, they don't want to see it. They like listening. They're listening to it while they're at work. Just listening to it while they're driving. So the video don't matter. So, I don't know. I'm just saying.
So who knows when we'll get to see Lear's face again? You know what I mean? On correct me if I'm wrong. Hopefully soon. I want to, if we can, I would like to try to get back to doing these weekly. You know what I'm saying? If we can work that out. At the least twice a month. I say this shit all the time. And then it should be happening. But
I mean, it's hard to get our schedules to line up.
it is. So, I mean, on some real shit, it's probably Saturday. That's probably the best thing for us to do, honestly.
Yeah.
I'm off on Saturday. You're off on Saturday. Nobody got up ass crack early for work. You know what I mean? None of that type of shit. Now, again, on Saturdays, I know you be running around and doing all that shit, but usually about the 8, 9 o'clock mark, you know what I mean? Just from me knowing you for,
It just depends, because if my daughter's in sports and cheering and whatever you may have it, I may be busy, and that's about to start. I know she went to trial for cheerleading, and I know she playing AAU basketball. So it's like I don't know what my Saturdays are.
That's true. Also, before I go, shout out to the Aliquippa flag football team. The girls have been doing a really good job. Those games are actually fun to watch. I know you checked out one, or you went to one game.
The one coming up this weekend is
It's in Ambridge.
Okay, that's all.
Are you going?
Probably.
Okay. Yeah, so my daughter really loves it, you know what I'm saying? And she's actually been waiting for something like this for a really long time. Of course, you know what I mean, she wasn't going to play varsity football. I wasn't going to allow her to play midget football either, you know what I mean? That's just something that I wasn't cool with. But with all my kids, about the age of 2, I started teaching them how to catch and all of that shit. And the Daya just got really, really good at it. You know what I mean? As far as, she started out catching like little softballs, not softballs, but, like balls that are soft, you know what I mean? For kids, she started off with that and, just kind of, close distance, you know what I mean? Then she started getting further and further and further away. And I was like, yo, she can actually catch for real, But now that she's playing flag football, this is something that she really, really, really likes to do. She also played basketball as a freshman. She didn't play her sophomore year, which was the season that just passed. But she played softball this year, and she, she's like, she did it, just to, try something new.
That's cool.
I would like for her to try it again next year, you know what I mean? If she wants to. I hope she does, just for something to do.
Mm-hmm.
But, yeah, man, again, the flag football league is really cool. The Aliquippa, not just Aliquippa, a lot of these other teams that I see, Stowe Rocks is pretty good. Moon is good. They said Moon has a traveling team. They go around, I don't know if it's around the state, the country, whatever the case is, but Moon was really good. They have a really good team. But this is Aliquippa's first year. They split up into 2 teams right now. So this Sunday, I don't know who their second game is, but I know the first game, Aliquippa red team plays against the Aliquippa black team at 3 o'clock.
How do you know the difference between the teams?
I just know that whatever team the Daya is on is different from the other one. That's how I know.
I mean, looking at them, you can't tell the difference. They
No,
don't have
so
different
from what I was told, they're supposed to have different jerseys this week.
Okay.
Because I know both.
Because the last time I was like,
they both had on red jerseys and the same color flag.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm hoping this time, this go around, they
switch it up a little.
One team has either a black shirt or a white shirt.
Do you know how long the season is?
The championship is May 21st.
Okay.
So there's
where is that at?
Shit. Carnegie Mellon, I think, something like that.
Okay.
Yeah, I saw it on the sign at Ambridge on week 1. So this Sunday will be week 4, and they play 2 games every week. 1 game at 3, 1 game at 3:45. So this is week 4, which will be their 8th game. So yeah, like I said, it's really cool to see. I'm glad Aliquippa went ahead and started this for the girls. You know what I mean? Because something for the younger girls coming up to look forward to as well. You know, when basketball season is over, and they've got a really a lot of athletic girls.
So is it only high school?
I believe so.
Okay.
Yeah, I think you got to be in high school to play. And I'm not even sure if this is like through the WIPIO, if this is a WIPIO sport yet. You know what I'm saying? So, like, for example, if you win a championship, or is it going to be WIPIO Flag Football Champs 2023? You know what I'm saying? I don't know how that goes. You know what I mean? But, yeah, shout out to them. My daughter actually asked me to help coach this week. And I'm like,
You're allowed to do that?
I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what she asked me if I could or if I would. And I'm like, yo, like, I'm not a football. I didn't play football in high school. You know what I'm saying? But that doesn't mean I guess I couldn't help out. You know what I mean? And I don't know, throw some kind of plays together or whatever the case is like that. But I don't know. I'll help out. You know, if I can, if I'm allowed to, I'll help. If I'm not, that's cool too. I'll just, because I like to film the game. I like to go live during the game too. You know what I mean? So I won't be able to do that if I'm gonna be on the field. But yeah, Nadia had some pretty good catches this year, a few touchdowns, few interceptions, a few games that she didn't do too well in, you know, but you know, just keep working on it. But shout out to Shakir McBride. He's the head coach of both teams. But of course, like I said, they're split up into the 2 teams. So he's coaching one team, and then he has somebody else coaching another for the most part. But shout out to Shaq. But Candy, we about to wrap this shit up because it's late as fuck. We weren't supposed to be on here this long. We 2 hours in already. But good conversation. Yeah. I mean, we'll do this again soon, hopefully next week, yeah?
Sounds good.
Yeah. All right, y'all. Well, again, I'm Marcus, Candore Lier. Another episode of Correct Me If I'm Wrong. Don't forget to smile. What's a good look?
All right, y'all.